Konate akwa piem Real Madrid. Now say profile of defenders Liverpool essence
Okay.
because it seems that all the center backs almost saying players of more height. Because first option and our first signing almost signing Giovanni Rooney from Parma.
Okay.
Now also buy no Wabeko injury when your ACL injury even to me as started the season in Famano.
Too bad.
Yes.
Omoto on the buyer
na Wabeko injury.
Too bad.
And almost signing a defender from the French Liga. Jeremy Jackie for Stade Rennais. Also buy so Wabeko injury. Information everybody say also to me started the season, even though on Wabeba in term than Giovanni Leone.
Okay.
And aside no. Ibrahim and I say João Gomez are also an option in their last preseason game at Liverpool boy also could pre-acco sustain injury. So I think it's the best time for Ronald Araujo so bit the Liverpool set happening because coming in fit and then all the possible players and go meet him ahead of you so it means that Oba Obetumanya the starting lineup or at least for the beginning of the season and the body so near Abia Obetumi Kwaba the first choice because the two players at Liverpool are saying young chaps.
Okay.
Young chaps. It's junior for imagine factor. The profile of players at Liverpool are signing. Looking at the height of the players at Liverpool are signing. Was all Virgil van Dijk. He will be all very on the height or wapa.
Okay.
And you have Konate free or Konate so.
Okay.
And Liverpool signings or my the three centre backs or my signing so more height. Virgil van Dijk. Now Leone. João Gomez. Now we share Abrantia friend Jeremy Jackie.
Okay.
Omunyina we players or more height. Now the wapa Giovanni Leone on the wapa or 1.79 meters.
Okay.
1.79 meters on a player or wapa with Liverpool set up.
Okay.
If you answer when you squad in if you are no the defensive setup.
Okay.
Virgil van Dijk as the second player, the highest player on 1.95 meters. Into on a year the second highest player in Liverpool set up in him. And the third highest player Abrantia or no the defender. Into let's focus on the defender because Hugo Ekitike will be on also or heights but the defenders and also Jeremy Jackie 1.88 meters.
Okay.
And then Ronald Araujo 1.91 meters. And lastly, Branty Freno João Gomez also 1.88 meters. It's ultimately more defenders in players are more wapa. And Papa Freno Ariola is trying to build a defense area balls, area deals on which winning a lot for Liverpool set up.
Okay.
And I'm sure that's the reason why all purchasing defenders are more very height. In the defensive shape, so defend it ball and I say or defend area balls or players or more height or meet my clear through. And in the attacking third, and so say in case of set piece, corner kiss bar or science with defenders or more height or more bar or meet me attack now or meet me provide the goals. Into Liverpool sign a lot of tall centre backs. I think they're going into the season, prioritize a lot of winning the area deals, a lot.
Okay.
Because Andoni Ariola manager absolute ball possessive manager.
Okay.
Comparing to Enzo Maresca's, comparing to Mikel Arteta and then that of the other managers in the league, even though he possessed. But on you be a opposite or Bemoff, he was possessing, but no you be a opposite a lot of and now control a lot of game when he's playing. So let's see how the Liverpool set up.
But since that time, comparatively, players are naked and Liverpool compared to this current player Kita Liverpool. It's now defending the quality differences.
Yes.
The balance, the squad depth.
Yes.
Compared to Tamana, maybe I know one. And it's now you're defensive. I don't think that
he'll be defensive at Liverpool.
Yes. That's that probably. South no, they are obey natural be watertight.
Yes. And
but I don't think that with this squad there, Liverpool there, you can defend with the squad.
Yes. And per the signings or so teams or person solidify a Chiropa. Yes, because last season Liverpool considered a lot of goals. One of the teams they consider na Liverpool can and see that's Liverpool transfers, you know, for the recent weeks in the years, you know. Roland Araujo are joining Liverpool. Now, Ken, let's move forward. Now, Real Madrid, a team be even before say walk up no best at the crown na Oman that Rodrigo Cascante say they are going to sign Rodri. Now, during the walk up no, Rodri modern bonnet course through to the extent say na a modern boy and uncle what then they do Man City the last season and no cry so and now Real Madrid the day penono a science who could pija more a bro could pay more the mundial at the end of the day no ye bo mundial no ye no ye sign or no so they sign the golden ball I'll be the player of the tournament at the mundial. Now fast forward now Real Madrid fans you know call say Real Madrid then sign Rodri in them because no muhuni say the profile of player no is Barcelona more than Real Madrid. Even though Real Madrid didn't know to so on so what to say or be Real Madrid. Now Real Madrid estole the transfer. And then the offer ko sister ko Man City so pay 80. Madrid bebe chira or the 61 beko Man City still 89 no jina. And see I can say Barcelona I be right into the racing. Rodri ama accepted personal terms with Barcelona. Or Babel joined Barcelona. The only difference and then they hear the price tag because Barcelona declined earlier this week. Declined the first bid acquire 45 million euros. Ama Manchester City are rejected the bid. But Rodrigo there and then the team I didn't come on much say Barcelona no and Obebo Real Madrid in there Onyam Mubium. And this is the reason why now Real Madrid fans you know quality say Madrid, Florentino Perez, deal in regardless of the asking price and Manchester City. Okay. Because a player already 29 years. Winning the golden ball at the Mundial. Also a Ballon d'Or holder. Signing for 80 million problem behind because my fans are not correct. Let's say Ronaldo free Real Madrid at the age of 33. Now Real Madrid eton for more than 100 million euros to Juventus. It is a Rodri ba as 80 million euros and the age you know quite less than Ronaldo age. Now was the Ballon d'Or World Cup the Mundial as the best player who they are never say Real Madrid a finishing deal first and a Real Madrid action chance so I must say I can say Barca and the leading race you know, to sign and Rodri so the profile of players are Obesia or Barcelona. Oye ubia say ne enye na da bi na ode da Real Madrid ubia nim say oye there what do you choose Barcelona ahead of Real Madrid because the style of play at Manchester City is similar to the style of player Rodri bekwa to Barcelona and even with the Spanish national team the style of play na Barca body the same thing and Spain so and the players are no more or Barca especially in the midfield the same caliber of players are or no more boy the Euros or no more boy the Nations League our science and no the Mundial the FIFA World Cup 2026 because over the midfield pairing ubenya Pedro ubenya Rodrigo so kokanwa ubenya Gavi and aside that you know say Frankie de Jong you can see he said the style of playing is close to the kind of players are no more Manchester City and Femi Lopez Munyada into Rodri with the relationship Barcelona and Manchester City won. I think say Manchester City be with you see the asking price and I'm more expected for Rodri for maybe Real Madrid. Barca pija bid in from 45 million euros no they for Rodrigo Cascante na. No pijam the acco 60 million euros. I'm sure say Manchester City will accept the bid because of the relationship among Barcelona even though Real Madrid the system so Omanje, but Barca there, I'm sure say when they send 60 million euros to Manchester City, Rodrigo Cascante, be Manchester City, and I say will be free Manchester City, no be Barcelona player, and say Rodri beka Barca player team no one, another squad no one. The only thing I see Barca coin from winning the Champions League a potent striker.
Because the kind of story is currently Barca for the project this season to win the Champions League.
Yes.
Was it that is exactly what
Yes.
Barca want to win? Because we just story not say Barcelona main priority this summer is to build a squad capable of winning the Champions League this season. The club are shaping their transfer plans around that ultimate objective.
Yes.
So basically, the objective this season, the plan this season,
Is to win
and the
the Champions
priority this season is to win the Champions League.
Champions
It's the reason why Omako all out for William Alvarez.
Alvarez, yes.
Yes.
And so Omunya a potent striker Kamwa, and that's it for them.
With Rodrigo,
Yes.
with a potent striker.
Yes. Because even though Barca defensive setup no instead and solid, sir, especially the left side of the defense, yeah, Alex Bardi and Gerard Martin, Biano,
And Eric Garcia.
and yes, Omu Profano, and said and strong.
But
with
me what
Rodri.
But me what problem with that with Rodri you have to also.
But
Omu Njai ni centre back.
But with Omunya centre back.
So
but
why,
with
because
Rodri
me
in
what
the
problem
setup.
with Barcelona on that. Because last year, okay, one of the problems wasn't scoring,
Yes.
was goal conceding.
Yes.
But as a priority, no priority in forward, midfield, agreed. But actually, why? Because if you want to win the Champions League, you can't concede a lot of
No,
goals.
no, you can't.
Forget it. Until building Finfin, all building anymore fine. But actually, why? Because how line na hands flip besting abono, there will be a problem.
Yes.
You didn't come on.
And Ken, the difference I ever with this team, any the previous Barcelona team in recent times, so they had the past 2 seasons under Hansi Flick, ebe Rodri. Because Rodri, he's a proper ball controller. Or you be a leader when he is playing. So he will be able to control the young chaps and their movement of the ball, especially when Barca is out of possession. Say the Barca goals, the number of goals are not considered limited. Because the Spain team now, they play similar highlight to that of the Barcelona team now mobile. But difference and a woman say Rodri was able to control the defense even out of possession. No, it's me controlling Mantian into Kubasi for her, Emerick Laporte for her, Pedro Porro Kodia, and the Makukura Kachiri, Kukura or Kodia, and the Pedro Porro also Kachiri. So he's that vocal leader in the team. When he comes into the Barcelona setup, I think he can control the boys very well, even though they need a defender. Because Pau Kubasi alone no, cannot, because say, oh, Arehu then you need an experienced defender. Obeba Bekan the young chap Pau Kubasi. Because as I already said, especially the left side of Barcelona defense and said and you good. With the right side, they benya Jules Kunde wo, they benya Pau Kubasi. But with the left side, no. I won't say that you're strong, but Rodri, with the experience now I gather all over the years, and I think Rodri can control the defensive setup of the Barcelona team, even though they still need a defender. But one thing that they are lacking, Kesipaye, Julian Alvarez, because say Yajai Ferran Torres, our PM, or Paris Saint-Germain, or sign NTBI, he will sign a 5-year deal for them, and Papa Efren Lewandowski, so every team no. Marcus Rashford the last season. Nanke Muyadria, Otime Bo as a center forward, Otime Bo as a right winger and then a left winger. And this season, so into man signing, Barcelona into man signing. And look at the number of goals that Marcus Rashford brought and I gave to Barcelona team. When there is an injury, and I say when he comes off the bench, a player in the center. It's a Rodri introduction will elevate Barcelona team from stage 1. And I said stage 1 and 2 at the stage 3. I'm about bang the UEFA Champions League this season, especially if they get a potent striker. No munya one player at the best the left side of the Barcelona defense now. Yes, into Barcelona and potentially will get a very good player in the person of Rodri and Rodrigo Cascante. Now, Ken, Yemfa say Rodri a free Man City. Why never Man City and Rodri and
I know your last story, man.
Yes, Nipadodo na edim komo say Abranti a friend Enzo Fernandez. Because of the relationship on Enzo Maresca from Chelsea.
I'm with you, Grassado. Would you agree with the way
Yes,
Enzo Maresca,
Enzo Fernandez. Because of the relationship between Enzo Fernandez and then Enzo Maresca.
Okay.
Obetimi ababe PM or Chelsea no about Man City no about the replacement of Rodrigo Cascante. Now, Nkomadodo na edim. I will not dispute the fact say Manchester City here Enzo Fernandez, but Nipadodo na referee say say Enzo Fernandez by Manchester City, he's not going to be the replacement for Rodrigo Cascante and now Rodri, because Manchester City has already signed a replacement for Rodri in the person of Elliot Anderson.
Elliot Anderson.
Yes. Because Elliot Anderson,
are you
Boadi? Yes, and Boadi there will come, but looking at his age, 18 years, and he cannot be a replacement for Rodri at this moment. But he has to be part of the team. No more integrating in Kakanka, Brandt, you know, part of understanding the system will play for Manchester City.
But there has been an assurance for him to play.
Yes, playing he will play.
And the kind of money now, the cotton, no, I was just better now bench also. A different story altogether.
Yes, by King say you Elliot Anderson. Near Hesika potentially say in case Enzo Fernandez by Beto Enzo Fernandez are you boy the ball better than the base. It's answer one. Elliot Anderson came for 150 million pounds with add-ons, 16 with add-ons, 116 million pounds with add-ons, and say yeah to Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea is asking for 150, even though he's not willing to sell.
But there is a possibility Man City won't buy
Enzo Fernandez
because of the FIFA financial
fair play. Yes,
and it's because Oman could have 120 million.
Yes,
but as also just strategic to balance the books and stuff. So Enzo Fernandez, nothing. Then you can, Maris can push it to that direction. But about then, immediately City will buy Ayub Boadi. I don't think they will go for Enzo Fernandez.
Yes,
because I the story of Alexis McAllister. Have an option,
but
for Man City.
McAllister will not leave because Liverpool under a new manager, Manchester City under a new manager, Enzo Maresca and then Andoni Areola. Areola I no say anything. It's me sure say or better say Liverpool board na say the directors will let McAllister obey integral part of the team to leave. Until with the McAllister deal, I'm not sure. But Chelsea in recent times, even though they need Enzo Fernandez, have proven to us that when the right money come, they sell their players. Is here no Enzo Maresca, Enya hope say so push it for the signature of Enzo Fernandez.
It's true, and Chelsea, I imagine say they will still sell a lot of senior players from the team because we must sign 9 to 10 players.
Yes,
so they are ready to sell a lot of senior players, particularly when the right money arrives.
Yes.
When the right money arrives, Chelsea will sell.
They will sell.
That is the decision from the Chelsea board. Until player be anywhere, there are certain players who are untouchable, they are not sellable. But there are certain senior players, when the good money goes, Pedro Neto money, good money goes, they will sell
them.
They will sell them.
And Ken, the entire fast story, and they say, na me person do Adrian Basso say Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea and the replacement of Rodrigo Cascante and Rodri.
Okay.
Because Enzo Fernandez have proven to us or you will be he performed very well when he's playing as a number 8 and or as a number 10. But Elliot Anderson is a player, the profile is suiting more of Rodri. Okay. Because Elliot Anderson, he will be a ball controller because we all saw it at the World Cup. Even though he's energetic, but Rodri is a calm player who controls the game perfectly. Surge forward nicely, leave or give piercing passes. It's me breaking up a defensive line. Into a defensive block, and it's a sudden Rodri pass to the side, or receive you. It's miss making a piercing pass. It's me breaking a defensive setup. Into Elliot Anderson coming there will be a perfect fit for Rodri.
Okay.
And Otimibo 8, Otimibo 6. It is Enzo Fernandez he's not going to be a replacement for Rodri, but he's going to be a player. The profile the best suit the Manchester City setup because Enzo Maresca actually so you play manager or tie the 4-2-3-1 formation into with 4 defenders and then one of the defenders and be an inverted midfielder when he's surging forward and when they are attacking. Now one of the defenders 2 midfield pair the number 8 are moving forward to join the attack into with the team say Enzo Fernandez only Elliot Anderson will play as the 6 and 8.
Okay.
Now Ryan Cherky and I feel folding back as a number 10. Now Antoine Semenyo and then Jeremy Doku will be the wide wingers and then him say Erling Haaland will be the number 9 for him. I think so Enzo Fernandez become the team it will help Manchester City.
Medasi bebre paisi I don't know and now no pay. I know Subasa elusu Venezia Cup no. You didn't say Shana Kabako and Timiante. It's our story. And so one more. Now as part of the pre-season games in Libya. Now just no. Just in Barcelona frustrated with Frankie de Jong injury situation. More than 6 weeks has passed since his new injury, but he has yet to undergo surgery. Why his recovery has not progressed as expected. Frustration for Barcelona team. You know, ongoing surgery. I see there be 6 weeks in knee injury. You know, and idea. In terms of progress, Barcelona, and so extremely frustrated, and so another pay. You doing come but before latest we now breaking. Hans Flick and Deco have reportedly asked Rodri to speak to Erling Haaland and tell him that he is the chosen one for Barcelona. The message is reportedly clear. Barcelona intend to come for Haaland when the right time arrives, and they believe the Norwegian could eventually become the club next superstar. According to report, Haaland was reportedly elated after hearing the message and is very happy to know that Barcelona consider him their long-term priority. Barca no propaganda there. Barca propaganda. Ombema tabloids and newspapers now trade your two say see and the confusion about. Now, my first story from FIFA. FIFA claimed there is a coordinated campaign to discredit Gianni Infantino as the organization, accusing critics of spreading misinformation and making baseless allegations. We know straight shot to the offense, so I swear here. Now, just say near FIFA, I swear the EBA, and so I don't know. Sunta tracks, lateral va. Masem TV near live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Director Charles Ako 124. Director Machimida Senano pay. On the 12th, director birthday with the junior. Nema besi wo fie no se mudidi jaya. Aduma no majai. Maka chiro. One straight bullet. Yemiye. 12. E wo fie ho. Junior, me hwe camera no hwe miye pa. Mudidi jaya aduma no majai. Because 12 dey fie obede. Aponche. Odwan. Nantwie. Akukọ de embusu. Na wadi die jai. Unza wa yele mu ntimi nkasa ngu microphone. Ntimi sero. Junior, bab the way they list no. Sports team family guy. We din nim na cake no bi jame. Aduma no majaya shawo. Asem no maka chiro no. Also Dr. Mranti ayensro akrukari. Ya hwe microphone mami. Na ye nim komo ena no pai. Ya live for Facebook fa. O messages in the brain na no pai. Na ye nim komo enso djuma die ni so. Masem TV ne King Romeo ne viewers ni nyina no I'm grateful. We are very grateful for everything. Cooler. Hi. Oni maduma ese bronza. Na odi agro so ba use here. And they become we are very use here. Girls ne kika. Now no say me na res na boys girls ne kika ne dia. Musu bracula. Hey, elevate. Yo,
Profamo no.
Profamo.
Ken.
Mache.
Yeah, Joe Penny.
Not to say.
Nyanko Pardon.
Black Stars no jinam.
Really.
Kupa no jinam.
22. Is it? Yakobo Ivory Coast no.
Yeah, 2023.
2023. Okay.
Black Stars.
Zabeni.
Yawo.
Ken.
Yawo.
Ken.
Yawo.
Ken.
But the weekend I was sorry intemo.
How many sorry? Me and the minute 4. 4. Ken.
I don't know when your man.
Oh, Debbie.
What's your matches now? Sorry in terms of
Nkwana me daki.
Ana junior me boa.
Nkwana.
And the winner mu aya maza match dey 4. Mo se ba ku bi se 4 ne 5-4.
Sa.
Ana junior boa.
Okay.
I say ba ku bi se 4 and 5-4. I say I don't say masa. Na baby girls na ni je ho ba.
Ebi a junior.
Who's ya kwajo pesi bubo ni tinko. I say ba ku bi. Bakubi na bakubi omo se baku kwajo se say
is that me hwa dey o
that what
No, no, answer the air.
Yametias, we are very fun.
Sure.
Yeah, you didn't come away on the
Okay.
transfers and the stories like Romeo the buy, you know.
Okay.
You didn't come out and not pay. But Mamintia Dr. Denjuma.
Oh, okay.
No, Denjuma for Isa. Nimdia, Mamintia and
Or your program, Nana.
Mamintia.
Oh, okay.
And
Dog, there's a mini papa. Dog, yeah.
Nini Papa.
Oh, yeah, Miss Mini Papa.
Doctor.
I mean,
Doctor.
my favorite analyst.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
Dr. Bain.
very, very, I mean, top notch. Dog, dear.
Doctor.
No one that's why a medical doctor.
Oh,
So,
yes.
see.
Oh, yeah, eye specialist.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah,
One being power.
Oh, yeah. Oh, original, yeah.
Me I'm cook dog.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, eye specialist.
I was a cook dog.
Dog, yeah, eye specialist.
And I say,
Dog,
you
dog.
know, any.
But I remember Uncle for any minutes, baby.
Say,
Say, yeah, Chando.
oh, that's any public.
And they were awesome.
No bag.
Dog.
By now, the
Junior boy, Junior Papa.
I do my idea.
Oh, yeah.
As a week be a junior, and away cool and sano, David Junior. And then the other what the matter to score and be united is soon.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Black and Mamma be a just. Sir, okay. There's all man be.
Yawo, I must say charity.
Me ba crew my fair Jesse am share. Na be United Jesse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, me check pa
Oh,
you
charity
see.
begins at home.
Oh, sure.
Maybe Papa be a free mobile, yeah, there. If you are, and be sure.
Sure.
Yeah, we didn't come away.
Okay.
Many my team for show. Live on Facebook, Massem TV. Live on YouTube, Massem TV.
Okay. Ken, first of all, Yen Sancha, Massem TV are here for you now. Facebook, YouTube, and all the social media platforms nina. Now, Ken, you're dealing with transfers, kakra, because no na of late, I mean, security around the world. Now, no credit you say PG, any Abrantia friends, Ferran Torres, Kasa, and I done do Ken.
Almost a done deal.
Almost a done deal.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreement on personal terms will be a 5 years contract. Ne, the salary will be a. I can't say Barcelona member they go ahead, but officially on also I can't say Barcelona say he wants to leave. So and Barcelona is ready to sell basically.
Oh, okay. Ken, I think Mecca say a good move for Abrantia friend is Ferran Torres because our reasons say Barcelona for no appreciating the effort. Omo show, I mean, love be a man with near exploit our Diama Barcelona. So, say player a voice out here, it means a lot. And or you're very good to say, oh, bet me move to, I mean, different club. And clearly, PSG for any nedim combo. Now, Ken, so here, see my friends say PSG. I'm more with a strikerless system.
Okay.
I'm more with a striker because yeah, who am team ni say so I'm front three no. Dembele, Desari Due, and then a branch of friends of Victor Kwaraskeria. Na Brady Bacola, our bench. So, this season, and for the last 2 seasons. So, our money players are very injuries beyond Maya. These are players are Omujina up front for team friends at PH. Now, PH striker Bako and a branch of friends Kungalo Ramos, which are move to team friends at AC Milan. So, PH for the say. Dembele so sometimes you are not on shade and you fully fit injuries in your identity and players no which are injuries be okay bia na say abrante omunya striker na so omunya player nti say bia Dembele bonus or free man you could clearly see say nye Barry Bacola na e bia e Gonzalo Ramos and e ba abegina anymore now Gonzalo Ramos to AC Milan so e so finding a replacement say the be obetimi abo team friends say PSG and okran yam say oh ko PSG and on your regular starter because they consistently with their attacking try one a very difficult. So obey me break it through or team, especially the attacking system. So yes, Obekwa Kotina bench. Now I hear say AB obey me bum games now as time goes on, obey me I mean start with team friends say PG. Now looking at Ferran Torres skin. One bad player, but you see, sometimes club the demands no was really and looking at FC Barcelona, they can share throughout their ranks. Benya Samuel Eto'o at a point in time, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Benya David Villa, and these are strikers. Passing through the Thierry Henry, and these are strikers. Passing through the ranks, and FC Barcelona can clearly demands never was. and you make us ABA and as a club no appreciate your effort. Meanwhile, the standard now what be doing a standard that can whether we like it or not, Barcelona is a great A team. And ti ukwaye say ultimately deliver for the club. And it's why when the numbers now, for me on shut down fair bad for FC Barcelona.
Okay.
But the reality is that on also insisted say when love be anas Barcelona for appreciating the effort now or the more. So the only and that's the best way for him here say obey me idea. I move on, not quite different club. And I think say going to PSG, can 1 year regular starter, but obey me idea at me babema performance for team friends appear. So make us say Sikano na say bia e was kakra because Ferran Torres dear Ken and said that
but you understand the transfer market currently?
Oh yes, selling clubs they decide the price how much person omo do omo player no yede omo turn enti no ababe inevitable because Ken say me turn me player na say also pa especially what na say young Dominic go 244 million euros.
Not at all.
Yes, it's selling club they deciding to. I think say yeah, and it's for team friends at PSG. Arojo to Liverpool. Ken area so your style view. The last 3 seasons, one of the best players for FC Barcelona was Ronaldo. Meboa. Oh yes, because you see a system no. I don't say under Xavi. Na the game yet very defensive. I agree. Say Barcelona is unfamiliar for FC Barcelona. So both defensive game. But as I hear at the time, na Xavi Fernandez na ni team na kasana because a defense more than attack, like the Hansi Flick at Imai.
Hansi Flick the MI high line defender.
Yes,
but it was different from Xavi.
Absolutely. And now the best player, one of the best players for Barcelona team was Ronald Araujo. Okay, I want to make the Coban right back. Say unstopping Vinicius Junior. 1v1 situation, very good. And I think say moving to Liverpool can able to me one for Liverpool. And so I the ball now. The best place for him here, Italy. And I hear the ball.
But we are very strong, so it's a Premier League boy near.
Oh yes, me jitum. Liverpool no ebe boano. But I mean say so we any stage and the form and the style of play now.
They might 10 gram over.
Yeah, dear be line ha. Italy for na.
So can we say that he fixed into the Premier League?
Yes, perfectly for Liverpool. And I think say
there's the Premier League in America.
Yes.
No America knows that.
With Andoni Areola Ken Ebiana with me make very nice transformation for our brand here friend say Ronald Araujo. So I think say a good signing and a team friend say Liverpool for that team because already we lose to Konate. So we lose to Konate again. Now personally, the profiling of Liverpool defenders. Ken is out here in the heights now. I mean, Oliver Van Dijk and all more height than him. And you know about Liverpool team, especially their defense, no. Area duels, no. Yeah, you know. I think it's a bit me Abua team friends say Liverpool.
Okay.
Now, Brady Bakula, Liverpool for Liverpool now. Ken.
That can go not check out.
Oh yes.
But mommy acknowledge you the president of executive in the house. Yeah. Very soon. Because better than saying
so Junior Mukrabe to me be na
what are you in common?
Bakola to team friends at Liverpool. Ken. Liverpool for here. The reason why I'm saying Liverpool for here yes so here Liverpool I said Mo Salah Eko.
Oko.
Okay. Oko Kranisa. Enti
ohia transport.
Yes. Ohia omo wingers na omo nsheda ni explosive wingers. Bebebezi a omo team. So ohia omo flanks aba beka hwan Cody Gakpo. Anankofo steady.
Cody Gakpo.
What na aka o? Liverpool.
And Ngomo Hamone.
Yes, Ngomo Hamone aka. Enti Liverpool ehia say what say how our teams set up omo team Ken. So for teams are more attacking football, always are more explosive wingers. And I want check it. She Bayern team no, Luis Diaz, any Abrantia friends and Michael Olise, and Ebo. Omo na omo wingers. Madrid for no believe say with Rodri now Ken still omo here Abrantia friends say Rodrigo now. Still omo here Abrantia friends say Yan Domendi. No account Vinicius Junior. Very explosive wingers. She Barca team no here for Lamine Yamal and then our brand friend say Rafinha Cantara explosive wingers nti say we PSG for no Dembele and I say Desire Doué and our brand friend say Dembele and Victor Kwaraskelia. Enti omo nepe explosive wingers. Enti and may as a channel of supply and be midfield nko.
Okay.
Enti first no basically football na can near bono. Makasa assessor football dynamic. A changing one changing and follow the footsteps and as the procedures of football na changing who to can you struggle.
Absolutely.
Until you a lot of clubs are struggle because of say changing to the modern day football.
Tetediana. Dada no.
Yes, and the first and can so be a set up in the team. Obo number 10 back no obo striker when you know gina na chi we wingers no crosses nam de baba enye man dey fit move goals ni assisting count but out me is a plus for you but in the football assist nti in teams so mo attacking football they believe say omunya attacking try one bit me abo am first na ye benya one top ye benya two strikers at a time ye benya three players no and hwe omunya results na basically for the teams almost set up with three and I say attacking trials. And this all person win your results. And Liverpool crowd here, omo betimi a testify the making. Omo fans no ken.
Okay.
At the time Roberto Firmino, Salah, Sadio Mane. And you want omo call 30 years omo dey beji omo league.
Fantastic.
And you want na from 2007. No omo ntimi emma Champions League emeji ye. And you omo sa beji 2019 against team a friend say Tottenham Hotspur. Even omo call finals 2018 omo call finals no mu lose to Real Madrid. 2019 omo call ya omo share Tottenham Hotspur 2-0. And to me testify the making say at the time omunya the best three and that's the best attacking try no.
Okay.
E hono omunya omusa gaining omusa success back.
Okay.
So looking at omu team no about beka you can say na branty friends say ngomo hamo any Kwadigaku. These are players that you cannot rely on them say who about Premier League who contested for the Premier League. So they are open now oye me make say monopoly no say we judge adwuma na to
go some na fro
say about be open
asomro free
ama say
kama benya bia ada
because first no see be start league is obviously 70% for team my friends Man City so be league.
Absolutely.
Now omo change coach ebiom omo say lose make us omo key players Rodri kwa very instrumental player to Manchester City team.
Absolutely.
And so league na ba be open. So person competing with City and Arsenal, money Manchester and Chelsea making. You don't have any excuse say ube strengthen with team so that ube team are competing with them.
Okay.
And so I think say the best decision for team a friend say Liverpool first ombe opting for Branty a friend say Bradley Bakula signature. Very good. Onye Bobia was she goes baby, but you see the reason why what interest I was signing when I transfer when we say Ken Openina Orban or a coach a transforming players Ken one and any man to answer when you baby money the goals are kind of game no.
Okay.
About be one of the best wingers ever Premier League if not the best one of the best.
Okay.
Even last season Ken one and name Junior Kropi. This season you a lot of big clubs are opting for the signature. So it tells you say Andoni Areola Ken where your coach are transforming players at a point in time not just in Clavet na ne bona by you kwani nam take mu baby back and or the ba ye hu ye kwan of fast what me boy Justin Clavet at a point in time no so she good for team friends bomb off. So with her coach na ndabia makase so we player na betimi akọ anima e depending coach on ne kwa akọ ye adwuma your coaches bi wo working omo transforming players omo make sure say o hwew no hu de kwan odo be fa so a obetimi aide enya the best out of you no watimi aide a transform so ye ka coaches omo transforming players Andoni Areola is one of them and I think say of late maka say time na coaching na Italians no say it has changed to the Spanish I ni we poyempo omo na rule area say football obi oje World Cup say you can say Spanish the oje Champions League even this season last season or Spanish the oje Europa League or Spanish so omo na control area say football okay. And I think say with opening friend say Andoni Areola no obetimi a transforming ama how wasteful in terms of say Ken oje ball no kon anim or surge forward ni crosses any the final third delivery no ya na very very poor and I think say going for the opening friends so munya na Andoni Areola
basika no mo Edge free no one now sometimes.
So 128 to say me.
Yes, and the man.
Yeah, me.
He's a good player, right? But
Bradley Bakula.
Profane there. Why did you man?
I'm on person.
Mami
Somebody can count 170.
Yeah.
120 Sakra.
For Bradley Bakula.
Me who
Kwesi.
Enne. Enna asem na
yeah,
okay.
any cry.
Enne.
Bradley Bakula 170.
Enne.
128. 128.
Na Morgan Rogers goals do not assist. No. We are talking about a young boy or started for French national team.
Yes.
On your starter. Or no.
At the World Cup.
Two French league and
at the World Cup.
team
No, at the World Cup he was. Games he was. No games he was.
Champions League.
He has never been a starter in the national team.
And I'm saying this. Oh, Brian. That be
on a guarantee starter.
But
on
starting games.
Regular starter.
Regular guarantee starter.
But
any regular starter.
Only
guarantee starter.
Only doing an
Echebo, yeah.
Only doing a trouble.
Even before not doing by corner and ebo.
That mean Anna do have a tuno.
No, but
injuries.
yes, sir. That is it. As someone person was what you say. You call World Cup, no starting games. For the French national,
but no, you guarantee.
No, not a static game. But these are facts. Not a static games. Ahead of
games did over start.
No. No, be Nasa Konate, non static games. Konate, non static games. But na Konate no Pamecano neighbor. But World Cup non static games. In the way non static games. Moreover, Champions League back to back. Share now.
Maybe a portfolio now.
I know some money we do.
And that portfolio
and unim
because you squad members and there will be a integral part.
Last year he was integral.
Last 2 years. Oh no, sir, we are why? Only Bradley Bakula. One you can will be an integral part of a success story. Only Bradley Bakula. Only Desari do it.
Oh, Desari do it. Obviously,
will be an integral part of the success story
of the PSG. Is a proper winger than Dewey. The only difference is Onim goes.
We wasteful.
Onim dribbling sin Dewey.
Dribbling.
Dabde can why are they tell Dewey? Dribbling. Dabde.
But goal like direct speed. But one
yes, skillful. Very skillful. No problem. No problem.
Onim dribbling onim to me.
Onim
skill. Our skill channel.
Bakola is speed what one young
boy. Skill for channel. Okay, fine. Fine. Skill for channel. He's a skillful player than me.
Bakola is a good player. In terms of purposefulness, efficient. That is skill there. Skill. What speed? And clear party, maybe is better than Dewey. I don't see so better than Dewey.
Dewey is skillful than him, but in terms of dribbling, or you better than Dewey.
Or dribble
pa.
Bakola.
Or dribble pa.
Oh, Ken,
he dribbles.
Okay, but there will be a young fan. I will never choose him ahead of.
The only thing I mean choose no ahead of is say wingers. I mean choose ahead of Dewey. Say Dewey say oh trainer went to man sha.
Yeah, sure.
So the only thing I mean choose no ahead of Bakola and then say
clinical.
Yeah,
clinical.
Bakola is overrated.
Hey, debut.
I saw okay can look. Agrono dos.
How many chairs who go be or say?
Now we sheba. Now that is Akwabi agro and his way Milani. Rafael wouldn't be my problem with them. Tamo pe and step one.
Yes,
you hear say obey.
Tamo pe and obobo. Dabi.
You hear so the hear say obi coach be bet my finishing word. An excellent player by an excellent player. On the Yalders. Different on the Yalders. Nini now so yes, Yalders nisha.
Yeah, Yalders.
When the problem is on Timin.
Sure.
So Timisha. On Timin. Right with him. You can't a proper winger. Attributes of winger.
What mama what yes.
Medance. Attribute of a winger. Oh, Bibia.
And even first no class in for goal scoring crying.
That is the
goals in assess here. No olden days football. proper winger.
Kwando is a proper.
Onimo.
Onimo boba.
Na kin yenya akra we punch na tenten wo ho a.
Bradley
Bo ni nyo de kanokre. One Rashford.
That be me only hear this me for hear this.
Oh yeah, that's the
Bradley Bakola.
my favorite player.
So decided do me for na.
And because of say
a
goals.
Some more option. Only akwabi no wa de no wo similar.
Rafael.
Me for na ja, me for Rafael ejan.
Rafael only the can.
No, na say no, and cross some the year can. Rafael Leao no established player. He's an established player.
Onye serious.
Oh no,
lazy.
Ohia Antonio Conte movie.
Yes.
Ohia some coaches need.
Football.
Cause you mean you.
Osman Dembele na on press.
Yeah.
Na onim ye. But o say Oko Paris Saint-Germain. You catch and say it's either you press or you sit on the bench. Until you catch on it Henry din komo is it Gaz la omo wa ibi lady bi na me feeding the Gazola TV so then omo ye
podcast
no they're not podcast omo na ye
Proper TV show
okay Champions League you know omo na ye omo Michaels lady bi hosting
okay ma
omo za ne say golasso thank you golasso obuza ne say na didn't necessarily o defend or say with Enrique it's either you run or you sit on the bench. So it is the team culture.
Okay.
And the map. Look, Vinicius Junior or Arsenal, Nkobe press. Because the culture of the team no demand they say obeye.
Now referee Rashford at United ne Barca.
Basa. Obeye. The team culture no be won timi kasa wonye.
Yeah, sure.
Yami referee na mo ye. Lewandowski about to play wo ye. Obeye. Next you sit on the bench.
Oh sure.
It is a referee or bad team to say Arsenal. Obesesa.
Subano.
Obesesa.
Oh yeah.
Obama AC Milan. AC Milan demand that to say. That is it. But about Arsenal. Obeye.
Currently.
Obeye.
Standard no.
Obeye.
Nah,
he's an established player. No established.
I didn't think big clubs no. Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea. Omunko for Rafael.
Obi am sa boy no ma boni bia.
Me fearful.
No, you're not
getting that. You're not getting that. It's not about you. It is not about self WT. It's not about only serious. Tell me say. Team culture.
Okay.
I'm a player sir.
Oh, that's true.
Sure.
Team culture. I'm a player sir.
I was in my memoir. Time man. Luis Suarez is Liverpool.
Her attitude.
No
about Barcelona.
We cry.
Oh no, or sign be a very contract.
Obasa.
Say Rastaman emo Real Madrid. Obetwa. Drente mo ba mo twa.
Obasa.
Adebayo ba no twa.
Obasa. Say Arsenal mo bi wo.
Obetwa. Wo Rastaman or Real Madrid.
Team culture.
I tell you Kamavinga. No cry we family because ni nua mo nketo ni na Rastafari.
Na
keto pound. Oh,
Drente mo ba no.
Me say akran we cry be do 10 years.
So it's the team culture. Now what is happening at Real Madrid? New rules.
From Papa.
New rules. Team culture. Obesa.
We jade o ye cry.
You be jai. Obesa. The culture no dey ban. SS. Nti obesa.
Okay.
So Rafael will bet him like Rafael or PSG. Only serious. Obey.
Imagine Rafael Leao no kapie team maybe on Victor Kvaratskhelia. Ken.
Obey.
Boy need only ball bo. Boy need die.
Obey.
But the park kana meje. So I we can say blacks. Or black. Ebia na busu.
No ti, ne say.
Hey.
Sa ni generation no musi so no. Sa kwa ne ball na onim ball na.
Kenye de
onim ball na onim so we Portugal. You call World Cup. Not the bench. Game not started say who against Croatia. Say who ye.
No be a twa no was.
Onim ball. Hey oh skill, pace, or dribble. They are the defend ye ne height.
Sure.
No what thing.
Boy need.
So so mo ball.
Ball na no di agro, o di agro. Nti sanity team culture be man asesa.
Exactly.
Na Liverpool for coach no.
Yenim come
on. Also we establish no crap but team na no coaching so can we tell be no team here players no. O team here players no sir.
Okay.
Because
maybe
because demand no o why na obi an demand him fi who.
Oh yeah.
Nti wo di an say players no na say we improve your money at home.
Sana Okay.
Nti sanity. But Porter say no. Open coaches back one on so yet good in that aspect. I know you know.
Oh,
Brighton. About Chelsea then is here. Our big clubs no demand the yes. Hey, you have to win games. Titles. And then player development.
I would say Liverpool so I mean patience with coaches. Someone turns like coaches be.
I will be at the league. There's only 20 man league. No, it's about because so many about time and some go the league.
Oh yeah.
You see, Klopp no there be American. Liverpool now but tell my club because the first season now we bought Europa final with Sevilla. The first season.
Yeah.
Now what do you go?
Yeah.
In the first season, no, it's just like Hansi Flick. On my hope, on my GD. So on my GD now, you now but tell the man. And after the Europa League now, on the goalkeeper, so because the no. Yes, that was the Champions League. And that was the Champions League. But Europa final, no, or losing to Sevilla. One or for goalkeeper by. I will Italy. One or nine so befa defender ba Van Dijk, not the by. Until after no 13 years strong. The following season he was competing. Until ante, started to competing. About Champions League final back to back. Until so Satan who Liverpool team no and the ball no more ball no.
But for the Premier League it took 4 years before you won.
Because no one hope. No one hope.
And we have to coach why establishing team that
or the 98 points when man in the league.
And that points not previous years.
But what I'm saying is
the last 30 years they moved 24 seasons naked Major League.
Yes. In the born it's just like Arsenal. So I'm born no. You now hope. For the team way, signal not just obey my BB. And it is not about trophies, no you. It is about the play and how I will compete as a coach. Very important.
It's a
signals near clear. You put signal and that's all.
Okay.
And you now but say mawa. What the baby into about Champions League final back to back. It is not easy. So about Champions League final back to back. And easy. Eventually, with what an look at player profiling. That an Liverpool player so a water on. I bet my starting 11 at good bench.
That is true.
Until I say who sad I will big teams no. And he has a flick on the Champions League. But there is hope that a team will cranny or bet him that the Champions League.
And currently, almost the project this season, the priority is to. So I'm betting me building a team capable of winning the Champions League.
That is it.
So I'm just imagining Rodri with Julian Alvarez.
And then a defender.
And a defender basically.
Yes.
But they are not making it a priority.
No, that has been the style of Barcelona since time immemorial. Need team prioritize on defenders.
But at least you say defenders papa so about.
No, that is true, but team no more time. Most of the times
that is them.
Sa no more prioritize the same thing anymore. But imagine almost say the moment you hold the ball more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, attack less pressure and quite baby. So that son is but for me I think with this team if they get a striker, if they get a defender, to say Laporte. Man say on the Laporte.
Absolutely.
You call World Cup ni here. Time Kuba see pay Laporte. All the dirty works. Na Laporte na Kuba say person.
Absolutely.
Sanity. Into Puyol any abante friend PK. That is who here panini. You Kuba see time wa no what panini. I won in 10 before he left to Al-Nassr. Yes, it is very, very important for them to do that. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
And they have to do it. Now, Okase, your friend is saying, Ferran will start at Paris Saint-Germain. He will start.
Dembele be kwak boy.
Dembele bet Mabo right. And no bet Mabo 10. He will start. I'm up. Negotiations like and now so Barca no.
So they are guarantees.
Yeah, guarantees. So he's and almost style of play no be fit. The style of
but
play.
you're from Barcelona.
No be fit. Ball number no be fit simple. So Dembele will move to the right and number 10. Just behind him as a striker. Kivicha on the left. Bakola definitely some don't play CBU. Bakola definitely may leave.
Okay.
Until that is it. Or he's going to start.
Ferran Torres.
The
new number 9.
The new number 9. You may not like him.
But
say you may not like say Ramos score. Omuni 9. Say Ramos score. Is there I don't know. But a proper like
I mean that okay well but they sold him for good money too similar.
Why?
Ramos.
This is not started or the bench is also prospect park where they buy. Buy or also am fat.
You has one share coach.
Prospect or they buy, you know. A moment of cheats but still na so na say okay. And then there is no number 9 to best slot in straight into the team. It's as simple as that. Until either Dembele back to the number 10 position. Now also one team now. One team knows almost the need to have proper number 10 in and I dream Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, and Neves. Omuni proper number 10. They don't. Or more number 8. Almost number 8 miensa. Oma obetimi so abo odi oma abo Pedri mu die nibi. Dion mu die nibi. Nti a proper number 10 in Ousmane Dembele just behind the striker. Still the beja. Ferran Torres is movement. A lot of movement. On a clinical. The problem is
probably the coach could.
Well, no. Even without team near multiple scorers. Kivicha bema goals. Due bema goals. Dembele bema goals. Now striker na goals. In the team now, it is not based on a striker. Absolutely. Unless I know team the tier. Tell Ousmane Dembele bought for us 9. But he's giving them goals. Kivicha maybe. Due maybe. Bakola maybe. In 50 for goals.
Exactly.
And the team then build on the build on the striker say is the reason why we explosive no. Obiase goals. That is how we team dey build no. And I mean who be with Chelsea for no. And almost say means right.
I almost show me answer.
Structure is a sign from a 4-2-3-1 to a 3-5-2. Sana mi hu no ra. Junior Yenko and Mihuadebi. It seems like say
after Senegal lose 2 games, you are the one.
But we say friendly games. The entire Hami be say about 7 of the status movie. Friendly games, friendly matches now, but about 7 a movie.
I'm call it.
I feel no more. So what did you coach based on friendly matches now? Because there's a certain level, you know. I am basically.
We can rap even Paris Saint-Germain team here.
Some such a team you know. No so ball ba you not time for us. Morgan Rogers way. So oh my.
Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo my. Omo 3 you know. I feel no man sign you know. 4 and 5 you know. Like why? O movie. And so one ready say
Palestra money.
Palestra. Yeah, some catch them. Na left back no. Left back no. Sakra no. No Mendes motor play bia. The difference between Onone Kokwela and say ono otwe. 1v1 otwe. Kokwela ntimi ntwe 1v1 no. Some can no asem tire. Oh yes.
On that is a baby.
Some can no asem tire. Oh yes. Because Italian obi obo Italian Syria amu.
Left back ne
right back no do be you obo 3 into on left back conference left back maton dabi
Chelsea.
Yes, their new left back now signed from is it from Rayo Vallecano?
Oh yes, from Rayo Vallecano.
Into no ball left. Na Obebo as a left wing back. Na we na about right wing back. Now the oben who dey be see EPL omu bienu no explosive players.
Pep Chavaria.
Chavaria. The oben
who mami saying one matter 1 2 3 4 5 6
I'm at 11
8 9 10 11.
So I'm of
Chavaria.
I'm of Flody baby so within this week Chelsea be a lot of selling. A lot of selling there because that is how it is junior yenko and then na me game no na me make it na me shade be tactically emphasis on Now, wow, so definitely this is how it's going to be three back. Say yeah, and we for the three back. It's going to be three back. So one baby right back in the Gina, left back and also because could deny the other side. This is how we be say about ball.
This is the shape.
This is the shape. Now make emphasis on the between fin. See, you know how ball now centrally. Omo but deep. The kai side a bit deep. Deep a bit ball no. And so idea we are, it is going to be difficult for teams because sa triangle na who mfimfini no omo nya a good holders of the ball. Omo nya half spaces 10 omo ya ade. So nya space ni say ya. So ko pa ma beba. E kai side o beba. Omo be fall deep. Omo fall deeper. Nearby ni say this one so my midfielders no air 4. Your person we are wide areas no. Wide areas. Junior yanko into enra consistently. I didn't know me when say okay. Now so muni na babaka. This is how the shape is going to be like once again, right? So movie called 3 pe. Now it over 2 or 3 dropping to receive the ball. And I'm about quick passing. Papa. Omunche. It I don't know this Zakaye no. Or the Abrante friend Kase do be.
Okay.
And I know idea me who you say. So wide area threat no. Na ya more. And I had to. And until one person on the champion Bema Liverpool no. The 2 central defenders no are aggressive on the ball. So mu lose ball na they are so aggressive. And then you had to. And I could have. Mu lose ball no be 2 times. And no say obo on a high line because obo jebo na bo bebre.
Okay.
Nti say why net defenders are omo rania was so be say. So nti na say na ope profile na ope la ko am no. Players are more pace. Omo lose ball no metima ko acha ko je ball in tentem. To do na yen ko nti we are Chelsea fan now we ball na. And when I'm say okay. Now let's start from the 4. I three back no beko. But once again so three back. But what dey emphasis on obi drop ya be the ball e wo mfimfin. She AC share zoom in film 1 2 3 4 5 until you have 5 players and so bomb film then the deba and my wide areas no open until imagine sa akwara na wo kana on the right then the river kind of boy and no on the left. I'm telling you they will be deadly. So you must so they will be deadly.
Yeah be koni popo.
They would you say Modia Moko so the EPL is going to be very interesting.
But even Nenra, the coach said something. David Alonso, I say we want to be versatile in our approach and system. We have the players to adapt to different ones. The principles are the same. But the movement can change.
Good.
We need to be unpredictable.
Good.
We want to be flexible.
Good.
And we want to have a threat. Good. These are the words from the head coach of Chelsea Football Club.
The tactical details, principles. The principles.
We want to be versatile in our approach and systems.
Okay.
We have the players to adapt to different ones.
Okay.
The principles are the same.
Okay.
But the movement can change.
Okay.
We need to be unpredictable.
Okay.
We want to be flexible.
Okay.
And we want to have a threat.
Yes. So our players will be adapted to different systems. Or what three back our players will be waiting on mabo. Or what 4 back our players will be waiting on mabo.
Exactly.
What's Nasia? Structure and something work. He's talking about his structure.
Okay.
And tactically, so what 3 back now this is a 4 back. It's a 4 back. This is still under him. When he is defending, this is the 4 back. So in a 4-4-2 when he's defending. So our players are because now okay. Like what Timibo as a right back, or Timibo as a centre back. Just a champion, a centre back, right?
Exactly.
But Timibo as a right back. Maybe what? Yes.
So multiple profiles.
Multiple profiles. That's what it's so the Okada so no players are Timibo in a different structure, which is true. The same players, but also structure now to Miambo.
Okay.
Kopama, Otimibo as a number 10, Otimibo as a winger.
Absolutely.
Morgan Rhodes, Timibo as a winger, Otimibo as a number 10. Meboa. Caicedo to me bo as a number 6, as a number 8. Enzo Fernandez Timbo as a number 6, as a number 8.
No fire.
As a number 10 mpo. To say Jude Bellingham didn't be because he's so dangerous around the 18-yard box.
And last year he was one of their best scorers.
Yes.
Numbers.
Yes.
He scored a lot of goals.
Yes. Until so catch it is true because our players are some profiles no or more. And also I catch us say idea or personal principles need the same, but the movement can change.
Absolutely.
Until say we dem do now changing of movement. Until obey a lot of rotation. Unya faako.
First one on the torso.
Okay.
With the midfield.
Do you know sign for to so my?
Yes, first one at the two and not 3 midfielders no or more drop in I say they drop not 3 midfielders no
There be no way the first one.
Second one at the back was the wingers no.
No,
a push yaba
inverted.
so
this is
once we midfielders no. I yes
3 triangle
shape no. But the second image no bones the wingers no.
So now what is happening? The two where three back system. So the two wing backs no. One number 2 no. Then the other one they left high no. Okay. So about three back system. Now say in a triangle form what then happens? They say the two wing backs no ebe moving high. In the same vein, guess out the other picture. In the same vein, so penswa. Ubon the other picture no. Do you know for my idea? For my na yenko. Ubon say now so brave. Now so wara. Wing backs na I drop your bird you know. And then fin for no. Aba in 3 midfielders no. Now change it up to 2.
Okay.
So the 2 DMs no be bono. Now ebe move aba be receive ball no. Now wing backs na be actually. No ma be 4. Then ba hwade 4-2. 6 aka say. Say animu no stop.
Yes.
Priority were animu, numbers were animu. And the moment that me 2 people be receive ball no. So more qua 2 members the best join it. So they will have more numbers. That is what he's talking about.
But pressing them
over the issue is that with all this Bruhana, Buku Amochi Jakwais. So Baby Boy Premier League.
No, so they're in search of a goalkeeper. And then so referee, they're in search of a goalkeeper.
But almost what I can say, my story in the say goalkeeping department said and your priority. And it's possible Chelsea won't go for a goalkeeper. Even the story of Diego Carlos, no, almost crap no.
You say, so the structure there say,
hey,
even with Sanchez, yeah,
Reverend number 4
8 errors leading to goals. But then the other make say he's not a bad
Madrid I bet Pamo.
No, he's not a bad goalkeeper.
Manchester United,
he's not a bad goalkeeper, just that or yeah error.
But
error leading to goals. No,
but because the new first was goalkeeper, Chelsea.
No, but it also depends on and I make say sometimes and I make
8 errors.
Aye. But don't say so what is structure now of Rosino anyway difference. The structure, the difference.
But me question me person obejuju obejeje revenable force.
No.
Say open bibia ya pa revenable for po mu dey o sa mo go da.
Na me say.
Onim go da
say. Na mo pe Costa.
Oh, almost scrapping off.
Fine.
That story cried.
And me he's not a grade A goalkeeper.
That is
Obi. But do you always need a grade A goalkeeper?
Chelsea dey here. I was all goalkeeper teams.
Now some money grade A goalkeeper.
Why? But when go doesn't require.
United in grade A.
Lamens didn't go doesn't revenable for. Oh, crazy. Lamens.
Me say you don't have a grade A goalkeeper.
But he's better than revenable for.
He's better.
And
he's not a grade A.
It's not a grade A, but we're better than revenable for.
Yes.
And to Munkofa goalkeeper, we're better. A bit say, Crystal Palace, the Nendison, it's not a grade A. Category elite, yes. But he's better than Ungo. That's
very good.
He's a good goalkeeper.
Yes, but is he an elite grade A goalkeeper? Yes, in terms of being American. Just bet me a goalkeeper. It's not 19 grade A, but your friend is
because Douglas and Craig. So they would need a goalkeeper.
They need a goalkeeper. But my best couple of the Jersey.
No, they will goalkeeper. They will buy a goalkeeper.
Yeah, they are fun.
It's all my base sales no more.
Now, I'm just a hangover. Equana.
No, wouldn't it's you, Brow. So wouldn't Bernardo Silva pa year. Rodri problem no. obet ma solve about 80%.
And just say born about so.
No. So what this be a win him no. My problem in Nana say he's 32 years of age. And I mean, yeah. Because the intensity in the La Liga and that of the Champions League with a 32-year-old. Me enemy problem. Roger so got 30s in Libya.
Yeah, 29.
29 or got 30.
Yeah.
They say when you what then happens? They say because on him. Bernardo Silva profile ni ye nye bio. Ono kwa na e wo bi. Ono kwa and he's 32. And ono kwa na wo bi na 32 no. Like obetima consistent abosa.
Absolutely.
And then problem. Senka ni say oye panini. No ya akwara. And come and found say road yama.
But I think according to Jose, what is coming from what company say on other Gule, what they are doing in terms of control this season. Because Jose say Jose Mourinho highly values the versatility of Ada Gule and Bernardo Silva, as both can seamlessly switch between central, attacking and wide position. Now, Oka Semba could be on Ada Gule. I say Jose is using Ada Gule as a link between defense and attack. Is being tasked with facilitating transition forward.
I don't accept me here. I don't want to play about 90 minutes for a game.
Ada Gule
Against Florian. Yes. He's the only player. But you need the profile of Ada Gule. It is because of so Oniobi Entia. Not the yes, man.
Okay.
Because Saure Infinfinua players not Madrid one. He's the only player or a flexible. I would team control game. Kakra. He's the only player. I told you say I can say an elite number 6 will control gamer or a wine, a specialist. And so to me control ball. Control. I say to me a press resistance. Or press the new question very important. I say the transition effective. And I say Uncle 6. Uncle 6 near wine will be a stay. Or yes, who say who is 6? I said different that team say you are a 6. And they say who stay. Are they a peddling in Dion? Any be yes, I don't know. Omun team stay. And you want some defensive, they are weak. Or more football, no more the no more referee almost say ho no, or more so more occupy no more free. Okay. But in terms of control, Pedro will give you control. Dion will give you control. They are both press resistance. Transitions they are clinic, they are classic. And they're good passers of the ball. And they be a road will be. The only thing Omuni be an say Omunya Uncle 6. Moreover, area threats they are not good. Because road you need a better area threats no. And as a ball no 18 balls no baby Obesia asthma share. He's better than the two of them. And Bernardo Silva will give you all this, but Bernardo Silva will not give you that Uncle 6 no farmer. Moreover, he's 32. Inti obetimi akọ say the road
Adolfo sir 32 years
no sir bro the yeah then say when ana 32 in football ni when he 32 no
that dey be a twema so
number of games are
32
as a
winche the nyine bad
ball
they as 32
training no mu di no training ni yes I was so do
and Bernardo so there were both games in the last 10 years
good then now feel say nana make lights no echo out na me tell say didn't have say Arsenal for Kofa Guamesa Beka Declan Rice.
Was it the first person or texted Declan Rice?
Why? Yes.
Bruno Guma.
Yes, because Bredo do. And the 32-year-old no. But opo no puma yemre. That and they say age.
Absolutely.
Messi ni Ronaldo. Say your ball number sa na mo bono. Age ne ba obey yemre. Ti sa player no and they be control ball na sama in the Champions League and moreover Champions League is all about big games.
Ajale.
That pass and go half 10 OB control OB transition OB passing OB. Oh yeah, won't be pressing and the bone finism. Or press resistance.
Absolutely.
Get a press resistant OB. But the problem is the age no. What means now Champions League Juma. Champions League is a group stages over big games.
Yes. Exactly.
As I work with La Liga Juma at the same time. That is my problem. It did not make boy be war or Germany. Boy be war Germany. Sa boy ni say. Sanka body ni enya no a. Me body wo I will not choose road. Do you know why? Age. And a prayer. Road will prayer power. It is Nana make us say.
Okoisi and buy no just that. Never be just that.
Nana make us say. Barcelona structure now ball with Rodri. Ebe say. Obi pira. Obi prepare pa. Because our mono laterals ni mi no ko press. Some catch ko press opponent laterals. Na omo de midfielders no air press our high spaces. Do cover a lot of spaces. It is Kenya.
But approaching is similar to City.
W
Difference from
Wemo holding high line, sitting holding high line.
Oh, that's true.
Wemo holding high. As a flex structure, no.
But City J-ball no control.
No. Yes. Control. They say Paris
Saint-Germain also control.
Bayern control.
Or control.
Paris Saint-Germain control. So Paris Saint-Germain control.
Yeah.
I don't know who hold the line.
Line them hold it.
Bayern Munich don't hold the line. And time I call walk up, no. You who structure not the front.
Bayern grass hold the line. Just double control game anymore.
No, but deal.
Upamecano, a boy is in a chi.
Omo I actually buy money games. But there is difference between the all setting outside trap and a all hold it. Barcelona structure near say. You in the Uber one. Play the betting the ball now for Barca and outside or match it. So why Barcelona games are most at times player no betting the ball now cause no kwa Barca. Near Babe check it. But with Paris Saint-Germain ni we mo kwa no mo bo machi. Oba no mo ko machi kakaka.
That's true.
But we mo do mo gina. Hold the interest ye gina. Fako. Na set outside trap no ma. Ti say obi outside trap na kwa kwose. O many Sevilla. Odo Paris. The Champions League teams get no say goals against Barca. On the club route.
They consider a lot of goals last season.
Last season.
I'm consider a lot of goals. One of the teams who consider a lot of goals last season.
Yes.
In the Champions League, Barcelona.
They are front set up no. On holding line no. Nti sorry Laporta. Clarence is not Laporta here. Moreover, omu lucy ball na no more press wade. Omu nyina, but be able to more press wade. Omu press no. And now na laterals kokola na poro e ko higher ko press obi o. Wingers no, Bina, Yami Yaman e press laterals no. So wo hwe ya. And people lucy ball no more gengeng press no more omu jiu. Omu lucy ball so ma say tactical foul. Omu no mutimi no ma foul no ma ko go akiri. So they have more numbers at the back.
Fantastic.
But Barcelona found the derby. The first principle they say you should hold the line.
Living legends.
Hold the line.
Yeah,
oh, that's it. Omni Inter last season, right? See you. In the teams no but they are able to score more. That is the difference. Bernardo Silva there is Adebia Road you will be Onusu will be just that. Only anchor number 6. Ball no fast shot. In this all pair or no. Any Tramania, because Tramania will be doing the dirty work for him. No control ball, no sa, come.
But
the age, no, Emma mean comfortable.
Okay, yeah, baby, you start the ball.
All right.
As I get you, friend, no, and I know, Yada Sukram, Renmo, as someone Air Global Sports Live on Massem TV, on Facebook, Massem TV, on YouTube. Are you phone now? Matchemedase. As I get you, Power question, no. Because your pace you are attending, I allow you to attend. King Solomon has said I want FM Accra and I pay my Chimidasi. I was sure so Kelly Rich and so show no match Medasi and I pay Yamra na Yamabu boy Fisamano so na Yenin Komo and eh Anapay and so I would do my dinner so massive TV Yabazis ya. Emma Arafo Ache, Emma Arafo Akwaba, and Famra Global Sports live on Massem TV on Facebook, on YouTube. The Dream Team at Tenase, we are the #1 in the region. About Kwesieda Napa, good Musema, Adama Minia, Abusia, Massem TV, and I say with tea. I beg your Tenase and then a pay. I was what Dr. Mrantia Yensuru Akrokari. And right, Accra Suffolk as part of pre-season games. And right, Amashamian Charity Stars. Esimwa da braka mienu. Martin Kakari, Ali Muhammad, and Amidu Diara. Amo, Enenya, the 3 goals, Edema Accra Suffolk team no more. Yasha and Musa Afi, and Yamanso. Ebeye kama na Caleb Renchi, that boy from Bechem, and so adjoining Coventry City Bobo Kuno, where the most expensive sign in the history of Coventry. Na Salsa FC Nordland so aye super ba kono no na number 8 Jesse and a Caleb Renchi, and so I kwase ewo Coventry City Bobo Kuruma, Yarishino, the very best of luck. And so, Las Palmas, and what? I'm also announcing the signing of Nicolas Opoku on a 2-year deal. Okosina Kai, and so Edema Las Palmas, Bobo Kuna, and Anna Pay, Yadi latest, no, Yade Eba. Na, Kwakumen say goalkeeper. Niamete say House of Folk open negotiations. Omo ehwe no mu say omo nsa enso ebetimi akano enso ho. Mediama Sporting Club Emmanuel Anoche or a midfielder. Omo signing from Sporting Club Accra on a 3-year contract. Emmanuel Anoche ekobo adwuma enso de ma Mediama Boboko. Na Young Apostles a journey want to me officially. Afi omukit partners. Aye maniac company no. Maniac company no. Omo anafi 2026-2027. Omo aye official case sponsors. And so Adama Bobokua. Your friend Accra Bobokua Fredo Young Apostles. Now Accra Suffolk former technical director Rini Hendrick. No money no was sikasem. And I'm so I'm the tabu crowd to House of Folk so intimate signings. The good news to Adama House of Folk and say House of Folk at TSS Kano at the amount former technical director no. Enti etu akotwere ne otwere asomrofi anso frifie amakrama anso anya babiada. Enti ne atire ne say efra na ekoi House of Folk team no anso ebetimi aya signings na tabu do mo so a e ma last season Masawudu didi dramani brepa ba fidie yayi tabo no House of Folk etua sika no and they say the House of Folk enso betimi a signing enso ewo ho no mo na kafon so interclub ranking no omo enso ade aba na dream self si eto so 32nd so na media man so enya 54th on the new CAF club ranking na me the top 10 mawa Mamelodi Sundowns and a decline 73 points. South Sudan Al Nadi Al Hali Atosumi 66 points. Attentive Satif Atosumi sa Aras Bikani Tosso and 9. USM Oje Tos Enum Zamalek and Sia Pyramid and Son Asfa Uniga and Wache Ahilal and Kuno RC Bolugstad etos edu way and a interclub cup ranking for the year 2026 2025 2026 ya don't win some eba brekum Chelsea so akaka krabi Godfred Boache from Adriana Stars Bobokono omo hwe ne mu se omo nsa enso ebetimi aka no di baby United nso no officially Maxwell Ajimai omo enso announce ne signing from former Kumasi Asante Koroko Karela defender no Maxwell Ajiman ekosina kan enso ediama Bobokua, your friend or Baby United. Park Academy, I'm a center back, Manuel Oseijan, House of Folk, Akaka Krabi, no monsa, and so at me Akano. Now, Abusuenya Mia Duma, at China on the 10th of August, Monday, Division 1 League Super Cup, no, Shassia, our Boise, Linkley Sports Stadium. Now, Osha Group A, fixtures now. A part of the Baby United, any Atram division of a ball. I attend him Nasa game in Ebaso. Real Tamala United, 3 p.m. Omo Answana Busua Drafts. Day 2, the baby, any Real Tamala United. Abusua Drafts, any Atram division, our Group A. Day 3, Atram division, Real Tamala United. Now, mysterious Abusua Drafts, IDK, ID Pande. And so, I need the Baby United about the 3, no. Now, our Group B now. The part of day 1. Yamiya Dumadatina, FC Asante Good. Any in Supon Fidelity, Tamale City, any Semperfe 3 p.m. And as I'm at Nebasu Day 2, in Supon Fidelity, Tamale City, Semperfe, and so any FC Asante Good. Day 2 matches, no. Day 3, Tamale City, and so any FC Asante Good, and so an airport. Now in Supon Fidelity, and so about Semperfe way any matches are ever so. Officially, the Baby United. Kwadwo Obin Jr., former player, former striker, and so Edema, your friend is a woman, a former Troya, former striker, Akria Sofok, Mepacho Okosina Kai, Kwadwo Obin Jr., and so Edema the Baby United, Bobo Koda, Otome said the baby, Enyas and Trophy, and so our Kwadwo Obin Jr., Okosina Kai, and so Edema the Baby United, Bobo Kono. Now, Mepacho officially. FC Samates, Jesse Amubeshe for the year 2026-2027. No, officially, home and away, no. So at me, Upper Untoma. The Pacho Mutfoda, Francis Trene. The Pacho last year, Okosina Kebe, BN Gold Stars. I'm a party ways with him, a free agent. And so I want more. And now pay, Yadi latest, Yadi Eba. Now, for Steven Amankuna, Fanato Sumame. And now, Steven Amankuna, twice, and Premier new top scorer, back to back. Ghana Premier League anwa ya pa no wontoma awa aduana team no mo na otwa kwanya anwa aduana afa so pa no wontoma ya de ayencha no enso ehye Steven Amankuna otumisa afi ewo manim ampaya ebetwa enso ewo ho no mo the goal machine is here wait and sama aduana boboko no enso ede aba on a permanent deal Steven Amankuna enso akobo adwuma enso ede maboboku a your friend no Adriana Stars. The Baby United announced the signing of the right back Victor Odro from Midiama on a season-long deal. Okoba Juma and so Adiama, the Baby United. Now me patch for Accra Suffolk. Just no home, away, any neutral Jesse no Fatos Mami. Na F papa away House of Folk. I just dia what was House of Folk a gent at all. Now that you are Jesse no, Masa. Beautiful people with beautiful colors. Phobia, Continental Club Masters, and so no. Me pacho brekum Chelsea so akaka krabi. Now me tene so make progress. E wo young apostles goalkeeper akwada wesua. Abranti e fa no Zuka. Me pacho brekum Chelsea and so e peno. And so e wo hodoma e na no pay. Yade latest no. Yade e dynasty for. And so e wo show no so. Na openya your friend no Nana Odro Safo. Nana Odro Safo aye Tibra Kasadima Sibos Row Consort. Apayi and so aye executive council member. Osiyan Kamo Biante Ghana Football Association Edin Kontabia Edma Ghana for Amu oni any akontabia and former Ghana for Namo Niatianis and Kontabia odie aye ministry no mode ekomo work up na nko ye enwu sika asem ni ade no enya Ghana for na eso mu kunta ede mabe na mo ministry no na no na manfo bi success there's a school of thought action say ministry near why am represent why Black Stars is for the nation, it's for the people. And you can sem bi say ya as ya na atiatia kakra menim say abedwafo enso ebewuram na yedi nkomo it's sometimes our utterances me director Mr. Obeka cho say we asem one ka nkanye hwe o say the city no na che say nana odro savusi mostro consort enso edie no no ena no pay a ya de onsem enso eden na tie for e wo show no so na owrom enso e wo Africa abibremu a me pacho e wo African Women Championship e maba wa ne die no ye dru quarter final eno a ojiyo semienu Ivory Coast esimu adabraka baako Ivory Coast enya red card ensi omo enso ekofie Morocco currently omo team no maba wa no mo gina brane pa omo enso hyemienu ama South Africa enso antimi ante enti se Morocco adu semi final South Sudan Ivory Coast adu final semi final Morocco for the first time omo so be pacho I call FIFA Women World Cup no mu ama nneɛma nso atimi ayɛ kama na nyame yɛ adoma ɛnɛ ɛgye tuatoɔ ɛyɛ intercontinental ballistic missile Cameroon 5 p.m. ɔmo ane Nigeria ɛna ɛbɔ the most successful female team in Africa South Sudan 8 p.m. no the Black Queens of Ghana if you pray one for the Black Queens yɛde Malawi na ɛbɔ yɛtimi sɛ Malawi a yɛn nso yɛ qualify to the Mundial World Cup no ɛwɔ mmabaawa no nso afamu a ɛna no pɛyi yɛde ɛwo nkɔmɔ nso ɛdan na tie for ɛwɔ show no so House of Folk top 4 ɔmo pull out ɔmo kyerɛ mo ɔmo concentration no ɛnso ɛyɛ democracy kappa yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛba the Black Stars of Ghana ɛnso ɛkyerɛ mu a still ɔmo for the search ɔmo gu so for the new coach of the Black Stars na yɛ nim sɛ Carlos Queiroz ne yɛde dwuma die no ɛnso ama no na mo ni amete ne sɛ still Black Stars ɛnam a ɔmo ɛhwehwɛ new coach for the Black Stars of Ghana na kyɛ sɛ ɛho ansɛm ɛnso ɛno no ɛnɛ anapa yi ɛnso ɛwɔ dwumadie no so ɔwoso adɔtɔ mmerante a yɛnsuro akokare Masɛm TV ne Global Sports ne abɛgyafo atena ase mamenkɔ na afisɛm ɛnkɔmmɔdie no yɛne nkɔmmɔ ɛnso ɛwɔ dwumadie no so a ɛnya asɛm to a first week of the month of September mamrefi Ghana Premier League no ɛnso ɛhyɛ aseɛ yɛgu so ɛka kyerɛ tiefoɔ sɛ on the 12th of this month ekopim 16th of this month Osuya Coronation Park Sumpa Elfam Invitational Tournament 6 clubs and Abram Carola eka ho South Sudan Young Apostles Bacterial Sasana mo Brekum Chelsea Diana we aye year 2 of the Sumpa Invitational Tournament but we koda ena dwumadie no ehya ase ekopim ne kwese da so enti yankai na yanhya no nso ekwan sonko so ene anapai enso ewo dwumadie no so Emmanuel Saka say good morning bro mache me da se once again mbaba so worry enso ehwe so no ene anapai Pezi
Ken
yenin komo
all right Ken Ken me mbaba wana fam na de Mr. Safwa Kade de kasi Romeo one here na the all transits and anwhy den kakra because you know him say before the World Cup the Mundial no kra no His Excellency John Dramani the president emma yeah some fundraising even individuals institutions private institutions you know be contributing to the yes and and then
that is corporate Ghana.
Yes. And then say you don't have any nobody has any responsibility to call for you to make things transparent.
And normally my ministry.
My ministry
yes.
to
take the name of the Black Stars.
So my
Black Stars.
Well my my ministry.
And
remember
the name of Ghanaians.
And so the ministry in charge of that money in PS Canama every PS Canama PS Cana. Oh, na say be by Emma ye will be sorry say me kato soto. Ye minister no you could see how mo ebo members I say Stanbic Bank so
where you your donation.
Nah, and this donation be akoko my ministry. Then na efi em na ba bebu sa sika no akonta. Sika yem fa ma de ma ministry. Ana de
but for you know to mama
They or no
But
can
they
say
don't own any accounts to
Ghanaians.
The AFA.
Yes.
On
Black Stars going
The
to
Black
the
Stars.
World Cup.
Because on Black Stars spending, there is a spending office of ministry to Omechi.
The GFA is still in talks with Debbie.
Anyway,
But the GFA,
Anyway,
the other one.
Anyway, junior. Anyway, ABR.
and no, the picture and the bar, so say Mr. Odo's phone picture.
I
Was
mean, I say, Minya, I'm out 6 years now.
because pa saa sika na yɛgye yɛn yɛde ma blasters sɛ yɛmfa govern the logistics and everything at the mundial.
The GFA does not owe Ghanaians any account regarding the Blasters. 2006 FIFA World Cup campaign, except the ministry.
But
Yes.
What's wrong with
even
this?
he's not even talking about me. But Junior, Trim, BM.
The-
The GFA does not own
Ghanaians,
Ghanaians
any account.
regarding the Black Stars.
2026
FIFA World Cup
underlined.
campaign,
Yes.
except the ministry. But the Black Stars belongs to who?
Ghana for
Ghana. And is
GFA, any spending officer of the Blasters. The spending officer, a ministry. It is a GFA full to Kwanya. Listen, this is what they do. So GFA full to Kwanya. Or the spending officer from the ministry. Edi Omechi.
That is true.
Whatever money you're more spending on.
As you that can group my
Whatever money you're more spending on. A ministry need to spend it. Not the AFA the ordinary budget in the
yes.
The budget is so more approve ya and no moody ministry need the budget so. So if I say ministry the AFA the $10,000 budget to go. Ministry saying to me to be $3,000 and no more coach ya. We are. Do you know why I say if any major tournament bar you invite DFA for some parliament. When you're from some parliament, the minister of sports, you are in charge of accountability.
That is true.
Yes, minister of sports, no. One sika bi ekɔ spendi ye bia no. One ese obebu ho akonta kire Ghana for.
What was spending officer?
You are the owner spending officer, not the DFA. DFA onko spendi ska o. DFA onko spendi Ghana ska our Blasters who.
That is true.
They are managers of the various national teams. But sika bi a spendi bia no ye DFA for na ko spendi o. Ministry na ko spendi. Indi me ko spendi ska, I was say me ko bu akonta. Obeda bu akonta je.
But that then also kubu akunta kire your friend is ministry.
Because
Why not go back?
They say they are going to account to the ministry, not
not
Ghanaians.
Ghanaians.
Because still, yeah, say
But who is ministry?
ministry no.
Are they not Ghanaians?
Baby,
Yeah, that's it.
And that thing omo ya Ghana for.
Yeah.
Omo ya Ghana for.
Ah.
But we see we are going to do
Now
account to
then,
ministry
because
are not Ghanaians.
because ministry no, in charge in the ministry of in charge of sports. The Ghana sports in their ministry no, and they in charge.
That is
the FA only comes in with regards to the national teams.
Exactly.
Some proposals now in the budget now the FA in the bakono. A ministry is spending scan on behalf of Ghana for. And what happens? They say akunte biya wo ho. We kwambo no money spending officer the FA spending officer na beko. Sika na mo de ma ye no. E bia mo ma ye $10,000. $10,000 no the some de bia mo di kind record da wu. If you the kind of quarter that every penny if you best spend no or the kind of command ministry and no budget no go this free buying no and I want to say
Beti.
e di omo no be kwa go bu akonta say the ministry say e bia with regards to e bia even take it in e bia mo take it in say sika say na spend in who take it in here omo we are it belongs on the ministry so baba kasa check Ghana for on every penny they spend on behalf of the Blasters. It's as simple as that. Tietia. So his statement is right. Akonta bi eso mu bu bia no, ministry no mu bu tie no. Ministry no wo asudie through parliament say eso nko every not even president we catch because of mobile akunya so say transparency every penny they spend say minister na betre. Na minister no onye obeka ya. Na onye.
And he was nearly reshuffled. That was the speculation.
And then why the honest no one ho and so the one so say oh yeah the minister of sports honest
but I question ask me one can get any
what no so no the can they say
because Bible crazy you are there in our coin in an fatai. I remember
but means we need question you know
okay
say interview
probably because I remember a day into one share Black Stars song I'm Ghana for a grew that bitterness. A creed that meet between them and the Black Stars here. Yeah. The captain.
Juma.
Dede. Juma. Juma JC come say.
But wait there. Me I don't say anything wrong with the statement too.
Now question was about $30 million at Blasters near the World Cup. Yes.
Okay.
And no chess only accountability be to Ghanaians.
That was the question.
Yes.
Says can about ministry.
Yes, except the ministry.
Says can wunya no. Eba if you know will send you to the ministry. Because Ghana for ministry na di ka aboka. Ka bia ye bo Blasters no bia per diem bia no. Ministry na spend here. Akwa na dance so dey buy. So the come ministry question 30 pence. And that has been the routine. You call work up be Escaba, it come ministry. In Jom Kokuba, when the says can come ministry. No ministry, no moment about Ghana for Scabia spending any the any DFA. So this statement, what's wrong with it? Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Ebia, my point, Jano. Ebia must in Janintia. Not the message.
We say one can say it to say the king kind.
And I'm saying, but the kind is saying he's telling you the fact. That's the fact. Fact in say. Omo akonto mbebu no mbu che ministry nti ministry ni wi na because say transparency the ministry no what the minister of sports na yeso bebu akonto che Ghana fo nyina pepepe not the DFA.
You see, we are into football. I'm a football person. Sometimes leadership say no mo call bluff of Ghana.
No enya football nko.
Send it to the bia. The call bluff.
Yeah, enya football nko. Yeah, leaders dey wo kuruma no. Sa no mo kasa, sa no mo tie. Leaders dey sa no mo tie. Yeah, kuruma.
Because the Ghanaians no ye bibia. Sometimes you know with regards to the black
stars. Sa papa sa. Yes, oh can dey change. Yen to aso. Ono sa no tie. On can hear worse than this.
Oh, what the baby Ghana Premier League the baby Nollywood.
No.
Meanwhile, he has an executive council member.
About say no dem do cancer and when ko to aban man.
But
team na clubs na this na.
Any man e bu wa.
O do Ghana Premier League.
Club
no say dey
me ni
ya. O be nkra o de ye nkra ma.
Me ni ya adwene. The reason I'm in the yard when you say,
Kwasi,
me ni yard.
What do I yard?
Me ni ono yard. Me no do something. Me ni yard. Me to the go me no yard.
But
some beto abana.
Lazio Obeka because club owners na ase akoto abana.
Come on na wudi.
Club owners na.
Ba some ayense mu no enye papa.
Ba o kan nti.
Na se ekromu an ti bonko so.
Na go ma yenya. Say Europe. And any other serious country. And an ESCO member. Ebi ano kase. Obehwe the Champions League. Obehwe EP or obehwe Nollywood. That day no we are not resign. You be na resign for.
Che opa na kura propose sika ya. Eye sika amanfo kura di bedi ye. Amanfo ma dey pressure go egudu so.
That be American. Kevin Taylor can say me. Me that be American is this true. Or say no nwanwa say opeba bia nipa sua de pa Africa. But be ya dwuma emre so pa Africa
you cult.
Nipa na sem na okan. Okan oda so na on say ni football sika.
Odipa.
Then I no.
Kenya no.
Okay. Now can no. Now okan then be everybody.
Who now we executive member. Who kasa asem. Go for more outside.
And then as some more no. Hey.
Any time per normal thinking person there any proper standards there as per him there any question we can
time question atachi na celebrate FIFA.
Yes.
FIFA eka some for the dumanto go and read the letter
executive council by
almost amunya bo mo obi a
omo na
yo mo bo nkomo be na mudi nkomo be na wudi no nipa na oka asem no so he's still an ESCO member.
Life goes on
bibi anye no eti me na say me besu no can you change him as an ESCO member o wasa na kan ekwe
enko ba bia
let's
vote
but near here
and nipa na wakasa afa no ho no
ti akwasi near here
football
what I'm saying is that in Central for Okruma both sports or politics or then I senka kasa no nko atimi sesam penifo we it is the reason why senka ye biem say bianca ball
electoral college
Do you know why electoral delegate system Supreme Court a year free one? So a year free.
Aye, sikatua.
Because now or MP or representing nipa. When you say your constituencies be or and important than the last elections na near answer. MP ni we abano constituency level now or MP.
Oh yes.
Naturally
I occur primaries no we.
Or when you we until the development ni aye nipa na moto abano develop your not the constituency.
Yes.
Until no me year free one. Nipa ni ESCO member. They are all cover ball one. What to say obi saying
Obi Ankari.
so
This is we the Ghanaians, you know. We Ghanaians, you know.
Na Ghana
And
for-
you say.
Ghana for ya kasa fa ball where there. No na ya kasa
Oh,
ball.
but certain people within the football for now can disagree.
King. The empire.
Sa semina sa papa ne kan. Well, only be ya adwena bi nyema nye straight ma.
The park.
Just that obi antimi candidate. You krom ane dey. Obi antimi candidate o. But obi anu on sa sem no, minim se kukuom o metwe nanim.
Nti da bi o mutu na da bi o beka.
Ewo kukuwa. Me na say
Kukuwa.
Babeka. So I won't kind of public there because the
Because that papa ne dey.
the main characters no ebe wi ase akoto abade amano so
Oh,
on
they
can't
will vote
trust
for you.
him.
Oh, yeah, they will vote for me. And they
It's,
Ghana,
you know,
they will vote.
Me
Me kasa bebre.
Me ma decide.
You don't want to cry more than the
me ma
people.
decide
Yes.
say. Me ha me breath bi e wo nyema bi hu Ghana football mu bi. Me ha me hu bi. Now what do na duma na wo ye no tie. Your work should be able to change something. But the people now omo besesa ade no. Ah. They are not nipa nkohwe ball. O ka omo se nipa hwe ball. On ti bi oguma.
Oh,
On ti omo se nipa hwe ball. And I want to be.
empty stadium but you see ni praba.
Omo se nipa hwe ball.
But for once, I'm not just to say somebody campaign, young question, young question. I'm going to say the parent. I'm on him. I'm back room where campaign, say young question, young stadium.
Krom sunaya.
Oh, they came, oh, Katiba,
Bring back the love. No more power. Say.
One component now move preachy. Oh, you call.
Oh, say no.
One component no move preachy. One pass any pound
Brown,
question. Young preachy. Eti, Bema. But young catch at for say media money. TP Mazimbe na bebo. Our CAF Champions League preliminaries. You know.
Ade.
Ya meti ase.
Ade.
We say.
Ye die chi kasa chese bibi.
Edin.
Edin.
Say TP Mazembe grade A. Nti Edin.
Ya na ka kala from ni mu America kremi.
And the
Anko se da ni
oh
di.
professors are. So first one say who
Preliminaries
avoid the way.
pa ni mu
Who
ya.
avoid the way here.
Na obo first leg ni wa ha no akọ second leg.
Champions League so be so Togo team. No. No.
But it's your Togo team yes.
Even in the UEFA Champions League, time and NTC you know. Na omo ye draw na teams akese no. On person avoid the teams.
Oh yes.
So we have first star. So bumper is obeying the lack of the first star.
Very
important in football.
Aye.
So who could see akese the Benin side no kole. Unless you are not ready to compete, no kole.
Dabi.
Your baby wa far. Part ni bi wa far. Unya where for
Akwasi World Cup Argentina baby o mu na so mo fa baby ba mo confie ntem nko be confie ntem ba baby o nam yi ebobo Africa for group stage ebobo Africa o be do semi-finals.
Under the lack of the draw
Very important.
One akọ animu bebree because teams nyepe
Dabi.
TP Mazembe and Kara enyepe
Dabi.
TP Mazembe ne Mediema nyepe
Dabi mu wa.
Nadi okosha nadi alalia so wo free mu no almost 95% of
Obey you.
okosha Mamadi Sundowns na say you get A for even with the national teams you need get A for
Junior for current FIFA ranking club ranking no too so mami. Ghana your best we did Dream Safety 32nd.
that's a dream safety.
Aye, 32nd in Africa.
But I win him. Mediama de no. Sir, washa, pesi washa. Ade ba ko a ebeboa mediama for ye. So mbobo no fie.
Aye, ewo.
Because
Takwa.
for apart from Kotoko, ana onya chance a oni Kadiogo no obo no baba yara. Omo maka ni na dream safety. Insuate man yo bekai. Ko ball na crowd. Na mediama ba nkan na bebo. But even with that, go and look at Mediama performance. Her games because I say obo no neutral grounds empty. Her cast was kaka obo empty stadium. Onkwa na obo bi ani ho.
Takwa nipa be ko.
I'm
just imagine that night takwa.
Here my memo example. Brekum Chelsea. Eya ade because obo no way.
Brekum. Oni Raja Casablanca.
Oni Raja 5. Ewo ho. Enti sa obo no home ho a eno nkwa ye sonko.
Plus man.
The number 12.
Referee no who crowd na. A ginger referee no.
Omo dem way.
No.
Because that time Brekum Chelsea team na kwesi
can watch man. No, na say Dreams FC. Now to me fan compare events Brekum Chelsea team no. Mid be opa. Person call flash call. Na kwa media games na obon. Ewo champion time no about Champions League as a COVID using cap no. Na when the results will fee. No about neutral grounds. I am not in any way saying media TB Mazembe yepewu. But what I'm saying is the moment Abebon will fear takwano at the advantage be na afa kakra.
Okay.
Aha. Who the oka say ehu a any debatable no correct. And abra dey na ken na o person tell me say Real Madrid enya obi dey say e be a mold there on pensions of Kakusa City. Opepa Opa Champions League no. Say e draw ni wi a. Opa fa phone na check nkoma ana teams na akese no. Omuti no.
I want to avoid this. You better draw now. I want to avoid this.
I didn't know. Football lack the lack of the joy is very important.
Team no, we see KG teams are injuries in the
cost. Injuries in the cost. Moreover, fatigue.
Senior
Niama esa wo ye even in operations.
That is true.
But so we see middle table teams no, and as a countries no teams na nya no. And as I be on who's sleep crowd me there.
Afi last year so be a share be United and now I hear name
because
Tari, go no oni Tari.
Oh na say teams even league be able assassin so say teams in kitchen e show mo ho a different from say o kese.
Oh that is true.
Hwe motivation no sia kese na mo de ball. Hwe even players na nkasa mo ball no. So mo sia kese na hwe ball bia na edin bi o mo ball.
Statement ways.
I didn't now obusan I didn't know o sia nketo na mfefo no a. On fa sa hodin we ya mo e different. We ya bo wunim. So we set team kese so go set team keto preparation yepe.
David.
Sana ball.
And then we go crowd that so never go out now.
Sana ball here. Into the moment I go say o first game we go set TP Mazembe no. I had the kese.
Mekai last year be United. Ya de katachi bo okruma. Never go aya anye. Never share wa. But ya ni omo no wodo man.
Sana ball here.
Empire boy.
Enti it's a big game. Edema media. And as we said, if not for anything with regards to the lack of the draw, it's quite unfortunate. So I could say TP Mazembe at this time. But the only thing I hear plus more money say, they have experience in Africa. They might have experience in Africa.
And currently, Omu up between $1.5 million. Almost some do at least the group stage.
Yes. Omu
of
and I dare Boamo power once again. It's Omu fee.
Okay. Young Kajana TM for say my good friend Piso Mosimani in the South African national team in Amano. Piso Mosimani has been appointed the new head coach of the Bafana national team. Hugo Bruce. Empire Fonso Timia Janekwa. That is the latest intelligent and maybe.
Ono de kwa ba man ni na kwan ono kan ye okọ work out
ono kan say
wanyini na pomu no wanyini nti ono de oba on to us be he told them.
Yeah, so Piso Mosimani
another experience gaffer. The Black Queens no born
time Black Queens born.
Yes. Ken with the Black Queens yen nyina ye nim say papa your friend Kim last oba ero abon homodem pa because proud to the tournament na the 7 games awabo not only England penalty mama na concede goal.
Okay.
Out of the 7 games awabo only one will concede goal or concede 2-0 against England. Now out of the 7, 6 now can say 20 goals one concede goal. And about the WAFCON and then the first match against Kivet boy or Rene and so Ghana Black Queens team now. One of the teams are averagely in the tournament no possess a ball pa. They have over 61 ball possession on the average. It's two teams say yep, but one thing I like here goal scoring. Because you know him say he top striker. Bodua was naturally a winger and sana ye converting no Edena Babe striker. Into me and share a lot of goals. Because against Kivet, so I heard the number of chances equity and I was say it's me goals pa. But unfortunately, the Intiman share a lot of goals. Yannick Cameroon share, yeah, Bobo, and a book possession, shot on target, near dominating Cameroon, but the Intiman shall go. and yene Mali so share the same thing. You dominate play, but you intimate go into one thing I was here working because yene Malawi are diking about that. You know, my boy, your last game, your boy and son, your co-afco, you know, I'm the boy, show my phone.
Okay.
But that was a friendly
Game. That was a friendly game.
Because Black was wasteful.
Because
very wasteful.
No friends say matches na my na.
Very wasteful.
But na Malawi for na born. Say we still chances on be say simple.
Okay.
But omo e deputant so omo ma bi da.
Yes.
But born na me share against Nigeria. Na me ka say ko fu be hardwin.
I'm who ding. Omani so ding.
Ah Nigeria Wafcon you about 13 you ma 10. Wafcon you omo dey. You about 13. What 10.
I think
only defending champions.
Victoria Guinea in South Africa
na GB. Only defending champions
and South Africa.
Me last 2 years only Morocco in the quarter final. Some city team Morocco for the G3 on some. But a deputant. But I said it or the can say 2. No, tell one said 3-1. 90 plus 9 idea say 2. Na 3-2. Only Egypt. The only Egypt for. I have watched them. Very good team. Because I won't say team on over ade o ma bi da na onya kesefo ne tigina boss abo no. I'm telling you and they've scored not less than 2 goals in every game on Mabo. Apart from the last game no mo say enumpo sabo ni so bia they were just no one person go margin be do so sabo me hwe na me so Zambia no one person go ma after so mo take one goal no minimum how man take. So open teams no more den Africa and Zambia can Zambia can very strong side. South Africa can Morocco can and Nigeria we mo more den pa but no mo tidina as a deputant born or mo born but I can say came last born and say maame no came last but hotel no net more direct say we mo born no me direct about 442 but born no could do anymore as you said we do have born to go do yene Ivory Coast born no line na say
Mali and Ivory Coast
yene Mali na ball last game
1-1 come fast to take a crime
line na say Paul nim na ball no cross na say ball no team ko to so omo plan to na heading on 3 occasions ball na enama no unti coach ka say o he SG na we goals ayasa enwonwa ena we mu no bra they almost defending one they almost defending almost about 4-4-2 ni bio
natural strength pa
omani mo mienu no go kin no omo nkura ball na they are strong and they are compact and there be chances na yenya e wo previous games tun konkonya bi bebire did the least one na be ba no games like this individual brilliance crampon you rely on more. Absolutely. Because if you not to mean creative more but now they almost see on the counter break they almost see quick. So the bottom line is say any clinical you take it from you say any clinical be
also you're very clinical because omo and you have for me no be Tabita Charinga
omo
Charinga yes unse baako ball Lyon now no Champions League Women's Champions League final no Lyon versus Barca kro be bobi
no Obi otimi Nigeria bo
to one Kansas City US
Obi otimi Nigeria
omo clinical strikers
Nigeria
no omo sesa omo first 2 games and your ball Leon Tabita obo as a left wing but okay but omo last game against Zambia no Leon no winger obo as a winger no we ninu aba ko no Kansas City no ebe replace na we ko ball number na also be ball na obe share go nti omo sesa and omo nyina so clinical finishers nti
but no na deputant obo boss ade obi nkan to say ehu but ultimately Nigeria tidina say 3-1 as well say 3-2 omo de Nigeria for the 10 against 11 Ivory Coast went to 10 against 11 on the 49th minute or so went to it is not easy for you to beat Nigeria
na against Egypt omo di red card abro mu lead
baby ya duru su
omo san be say go
ne
3-0
abro we di red card Malawi omo di red card
inti enye
Black Stars ye Black Queens ye chira one organization we
problem ne say Say what a backliner every game. What's this? Aside considering SSA.
The moment you
bought 3 games, right back. We have 3 different right backs in your ball. You bought 3 games, 2 different left backs in your ball.
You consider
the only consistency Kevin and consider go.
Yes, 2-0. And you
2-0.
Ah, okay.
But 3 games I have been right back. You bought 3 different right backs.
Kevin obo Bonsuchile na Simon as laterals.
Yes.
As laterals. Then yene Cameroon obo Bonsuchile and Simon ni be once again as lateral.
Check
No, sir.
the left back.
Left back
And right back.
Omo answer
Position.
right back
or
e
left?
Bonsuchile na Simon no left. Sa na obo ni mienu nyina. Yene Kevin so sa na obo you. Yene Kevin obo Bonsuchile Simon. Into 2 ni nyina. Simon no left, Cheno on the right hand side. Yene Mali, okay. Ma me check yene.
One of the comfort ye boy by obey assistant. Na do na
ah, the yeboa. Or the yeboa be boy. No, the Cheno call. Now it's a sign. Instead of Simon on the left, or the Bonsuchile call left.
Okay.
You know, the yeboa be boy right. But I did about yeboa na the crossing. Or crossing.
On the crossover nana.
On a cross.
On the crossing. Good. Yeah.
Have crossing there.
Pinpoint crossing.
Abomudi.
Yeah, crossing. The crossing is very, very good. Okay. And I did about one say, so why are you game no? Asantuano, the DM. O screen ye pa, but the biabon say, boy hokla no pe bo nebo, unimbo nebo. Nti oko a oni kujo. Omi enu nya kwa no meja ono nko awa actually. She say why you go stay consider na most of the times say ball ni break here, e wo mfimfin a, you was just one player wo mfimfin. Na two no ko. E di hokla. You go now and say against Mali no. On the far ball no on the left right wing. A pass ball on the bar, you boy cross ball. Into your defensive duties no. So more kwa no me just Santo Anko actually.
Shanta only a very good on the ball. Or a very good on the ball, but they recovery ne shadanya. Ne recovery there.
But baby I'm kick out ko yi there.
As a very physical
no
I can't mean some more.
Na bra me say so obi ni Nigeria a deputy ni Nigeria tijina. E say Nigeria 3-2. Obi nkan just say we good. Ana no problem. Somebody say empire body. But boss is here. The baby, I think young command Shiva. Omo initiative ni here.
The Sumpa Invitational Tournament.
It's a very good initiative.
And Mr. Junior Obenya flyer on the platform.
Very, very good initiative. Because one say in the pre-season for teams no.
Yes.
And I say grade A pre-season matches. Ebuapa. A sign so the Ayonko Faso class sign ba. Bunu teams no intem. It's a very good initiative. On my idea pa.
Wednesday na share set to
on my idea pa.
16th. Everyone also yeah unveiling no hu there video no.
Yeah me who. No, it's quite social media no assistant crowd.
Yes.
It's what money media pa. You no seriously. Surface what kind of the singlet. No mo the I know when I ready to fight.
Ready to fight.
And then I singlet. And I know a singlet and go. Then be say who minimum now minimum.
But they are not ready to fight. Abasa Muson kakra.
And I say singlet be Abasa Muson.
Designer singlet.
And I singlet. And I buy singlet.
So
table be so no mo say.
Anyway.
No. You see, I ignore. I had you. Obi ignorant about Bibi.
Let's give time a time.
Yeah, I ignore. Say nipa no yes you no. So when nim no a. On our branches. Say na ma we no. And then koko hwe omo media ma. Who media mo nve me.
Oh massa.
Who media mo nve.
Massa. Now omo dey top media ma they are the best in Ghana.
The whole Ghana.
They are the best in Ghana. Graphics in India man.
Unveilment. Kwa omo dey akobeto mo ni santo mo ye unveilment.
Goodness me.
Who want to win the
Goodness.
Until it's a good thing and no more. And I'm the be can say once in science quality we na e me toto papa so league. Once in science quality mock away.
Eno ye hwan dia.
Atapoku.
Okay now untimi.
Na untimi we omo da bi omo na home games. Omo we no. Untimi ni omo.
Omo ni enyesa.
Amen.
Untimi kra enyesa.
Yo.
Who said the baby for so sign go more?
No, they are doing a good job. One thing is almost about the baby.
Oh yes.
My who park and
video. The baby there bebo.
A video, no, just that. Now you are talking about status, no. Almost 3 hotels now. Kronos on Vese.
Nsoko.
And almost start to come more upgrading po. and teams nisa kwan ni
okay the weather
upgrading almost more almost means almost back ko dey standard and back na dey crowd or upgrade say bia obetimi aha then kwan na teams almost almost feel sampa mara almost ko fa sampa mara sama boy ko almost ko unti mi fa sampa mara jai
sampa kwa dey
almost say hot dey minim ko papa but almost say no dey almost say ono ko mu yi mu yi kwan
o ba unfa ha o da ko wura mu say utam okuru num
almost say sampa
hona
December
utimi fi aka ko karela ko bobo dabi ni
sisa tamna
dabi se see the current karela
then they tamale
ana ko bobo na ha na oba
na so de kwan na you okay
sa ha sampa so ye say a che kwan baby afa ye
ma glass na so AC abeko
dabi omo de kwa de AC dabi a say makapolo no mu nyina yusu
ti glass so AC abeko kwan de da so
na ye bobo no
oh yeah
nti obako
first match say jinamu
sasa ma ba kwan ne ne baby ana ye so omoko
na metias
team ya bebo 17 home games nti oba at least 16 weeks we are there
let them go go be diemia ya be shebe
nti oba no abeda nsoko guest house ba ko e kama pa achake nso mutum bi wo oba nso abetim de aduane aba
ayi krom de achake no
no so oba abetim na South Africa team so mo travel mo de aduane ba na we
last Champions League say dreams teams in the mo de o
mo ne bibia ba nso de udus na betima to bottle water ni bia ko nso kokora benya bi
I want you crab
and you oba now the lady ba kwat na kan no ye bia na mo de secret na mo penso aba unidi senya force
no abeboko
I say Ramadan do a players here chiru
ya tell me say obi enya daji mo obi am bobo ball no de bibi ho
the baby dia ho na e bebo nothing can stop us we are playing it there
Oma we pitch no done. Oma we in a perimeter no. Aka stance no within the week. Omo boss stance ni nyina.
By 20th they no ma we. See you catch president by 20th na.
Oh so cry dey cash say. Opa bit mama be bread. Eh fruit say plastic.
I players no mo ba no ma fa cash no mo. I pitch na chi ho no. O ina cash kwa.
Eh wo na mo di bia na ma ba.
Wo di wie she wo fa na ya she.
Who and the quality do be said in the phobia. To sanity about
anybody. Yo, Fabica, I am sorry, swear. Yeah, the Ghana football, Bono. I never tell you.
Sometimes, conforming is serious. Maybe the reason why you're frank of someone, Yajma, or Muntimina Stone conformity to a show. Ken, who now word you when now who catch they say,
okay,
Wono, so the Ghana Premier League. What the best Nollywood. So as I'm now walking,
this is some they buy a check.
No, me ba the aba be serious. Ken, enya kasa enya bomba watuni. Papa ide bi o kasa otobom. Penyin kasa sa. That's the fact. So Ken, some me hu
so apply the
yes. Me nim the reason why.
One can you?
We any day. Almost wo muni ye can say bibia to Ghanaians say ministry no me no. Na ministry na ehefo
e Ghana for
aban na ehefo
e Ghana for
enye tax pays money no mo de ko
mo ye chairman na
so mo ka se mbia
mo ya chere omo abe ya
chere ah means omo ya chere Ghana for
mo ya chere Ghana for nti sometimes we want to
so ya chere Ghana for e dey come say GFA no ye press conference no church is kase mo chere Ghana for
yenka sa
no me say me hu dey nka
o say o like onim omunim kunta
bo no ka Ghana for no eye like
not ordinary Ghanaians, the citizen
you know can
but do you the minister why you chere
so ono understand any say ministry ni
that be understand any just na papa no because immediately you do the account ministry no
yes
ministry ni
am Ghana free na
Ghana for better
Ghana for
so you are doing the account to Ghanaians indirectly
ken mami kasa asem ken enko 40 krom hanom every school you post you hwe ya kwan hwe yensu hwe de and no my surrounding Ghana all the systems ni na sectors ni na anye
but black
system is $30 million $12.5 million what they call work and babeka chese ni
but the black system is working
what's it
But about the Black Star system, there.
But Saturday we are sports presenters more than any. In the sense, no,
one at a time. One at a time.
Because who insisted that the papa what I want to have a penachimasa and you know, friends,
the entire metal.
But oh, yeah, don't know who's the papa who's there. Oh, that would trade. Now, me grab him. We are football. Now, but so consider dear to me say we are council maga a minister. Why do I am?
Minister Baby actually Ghana phone.
I Ghana phone I can't.
Minister Baby actually Ghana.
It is a Ghana phone. The budget of the nation. Okay, you know account.
So you say Mokate say you see Mokate say when it get to football, yakwaina. Na education sika Mokate say mfango yakwaina. Adna health sika monka say mfango yakwa. Adna good sports on kwada mo say sports sika mfango yakwa. Why? The sectors of the economy no. Adna sports on kwada do mo say yakwa inde. Na hand sports a private entity and now individual a private entity for GFA. Any private entity. Na GFA on the NCO. In kan one years go tua. Blasters guy aban. For other countries. Any aban the national stop that. It is not true. Enya national team bia. Ena about South Africa. Omomo sponsors. Ministry no. Ena etua coachika. But
is it the federation? Federation etua.
Federation no etua coachika. So Hugo Bulls there be as Hugo Bulls that's here.
Or sponsors.
Or sponsors.
Federation.
No that no. Or that sponsors. No that minus say minus your mochi.
Yeah.
Asa ono nkoda aban bia senko because na aban Janika. But most of the Sniga for Mukodina na Mukai.
Omo ni about omo sisa sika we na. Omo papi tawo no.
Ena aban ni tia. Ena aban ni
tia.
In the most of the national teams are aban. Kakra bi no more sponsors. What I'm saying is say won team kan tell me say yemfa get fund sika nkoye kwan a. I don't say yemfa sports sika nkoye kwan. That's my point. Ultimate point I said. And I want to
ask that argument will come in.
In the ever sports sika nkoye kwan.
The reason why unim Tamagana for the Ebudam content. Abra ya pomp
akonta ben pa.
Money spent on the Black Stars.
Me no problem o. Me can say accountability o.
Why sika ya the Sikama education ministry for education. Some of the education wajuma.
Na the omo discama DF so on farmer blasters or on farmer blasters.
What say?
On farmer blasters.
Because what to say I can say your friends the ministry of education passion of the nation. What to say I can say ministry for housing passion of the nation. But I can say football sports the passion of the nation. Nti ya na enia ewo ho ni ho and again yes sika na ekwo ho no ehun faso ni ne ye di ye no ye hu ni ye
dan di why na dey ye and na ban na dey ye
oni afi na gabo ba
go when I want to say no ti me say ye nya president or Nigeria or say masa sika na musi ye ntuama place me ni bi o
good night Jonathan
me nya
from $15,000 to $5,000.
But na buy na
I leave it or take it.
And na buy na ana meboa. President no otis from. President na wo twa mu no. Me say enche say be kwa Afcon. Say it me qualify say be kwa Afcon. O meka che say president you bet ma kwa Afcon team iska. Oma. Ye go work out some ka che president. There's a minister na ka che president.
Ye bobo semi finals. E can last 2 teams at the World Cup crown.
President can there so on fast supporters bi anko. One vango.
Or the coin.
Inti nkoma ba na moody no inti GFN na others akoka tell president on fa nkwa ono oye president no why na nim Ghana how between the GFN president and Ghana president why na nim Ghana
his excellency
inti why na yesan oye the right thing
his excellency
inti nkoma ba na moody
inti mo de o mind sika kwa
me de on that time dem no ya
on tema
because say what time me no ya dey me ya one time say minister no
so wo akonta me say dey say the Ghana constitution say omebo akonta na DFA president it is the minister
ye hu ne Nila Te Van der Poel be no okroma
ye hu bi nkɔmɔ bɛ na mu die eti kɔ sɛ ɛyi
abɛda na afɛ fɔ bu
ɔnyɛ dɛ
afɛ fɔ bu ofu
baakin ɛno nso mma no gast sɛ ɔmɛ kan kyerɛ civilians ne sɛ ɔmu ni
o dabi ɛno nso deɛ
ɛno nso ma gast me ɛhɔ ni mi issue
you need problem you can disagree with the statement I don't have a problem but what I'm saying is say yɛ kɔ Egypt baa parliament anka nkyɛn minister sɛ omebu akonta
ọkọ tutu papa so
ọkọ yẹn no anfa anko
ọkọ
figures headline
ọba
then esi yẹ
yamfa na nyẹ ne hwee
nti DFA náà ọ̀nù wọ̀ hɔ no ɔno deɛ ɔyɛ manager and all the FA ɔkọ baabi a FA sinmi na hwɛ national team sisi o.
o yɛ ta basically.
baabi a FA sanete
ɛyɛ football
ɔmo na ɛyɛ football no ɛnyɛ aban na ɛyɛ football eti England fɔ ne ba World Cup hɔn na ne ɛhwɛ England so eti English FA eti wo wa ban no nsesɛyɛ bɛn na ɛsɛ wo yɛ ma national team ne din yie wo yɛ do you do it yɛn ni kuroma na aban ne yɛ pɛ baabi abɔbɔ a aban kɔkɔ sɛ one person sɛ yɛn kɔ etu wɔ aban onim sɛ ni facilities ɔnyɛ awɛ then aban na yɛ sɛ sika na aban no so ɔsɔn na ɔbla stars and then aban na adwene ne sɛ ɔde bɛ develop football development ɛyɛ yɛkɔbɔ World Cup yɛkɔbɔ World Cup dabi interesting no
manim flow ma me hwade
yɛkɔbɔ World Cup why na FIFA ne ɔmu deal no ni US FA ne deal no ni US FA ne deal o ni state ne deal because aban ɛna hosting teams ɛwɔ ne man mu not the FA the American not here say yɛkɔbɔ World Cup no ɛna Canada aban na 80 pace ɛna Mexico aban 80 pace na Canada FA na di visa na ɔmo amfa ama ɔmo ne nneɛma no na Canada FA ɛyɛ aban nti aban wɔ responsibility sɛ ɔno na developing ball wɔ ne kurom
ba kurom akwasi immediately aban no be sorry to do
FIFA go project sika
but FIFA be ban there
so now afei deɛ wo ba ball mu if you are talking about FIFA go project FIFA go project sika yɛ efi asadeɛ minka sɛ efi ni responsibility o
a lot
they have but what I'm saying is when it comes to the national development in terms of sports it is not efi but aban okay Morocco ball na akɔsɔ ɛhwan na ayɛ
aban na
okɔ Ivory Coast facilities na ohun yɛ no
but that friend is proactive
in
amu yɛ nneɛma yie proposals because there is a perfect collaboration between the ministry the government
so
and because
okay, what is the work of the sports minister sports minister adwuma say
I say na adwuma yɛ sɛ ɔbɛbɔ ama football course with proper standards
because the whole Pompiska agu mu say
ministry
yeah the state fund
last
season Ghana Premier League aban kwaje bosi
and every for no so yɛ ne ɔmo pɛ can we say that
aban wɔ
sɛ aban ne kan bi na efe ne yɛ ne ɔpɛ
yes independence 1957 meboa okay for 1957 how many years how many years I can't okay yeah the basis yeah
okay
basis yeah how many
come on there but
so what take years now she stayed there yeah wo na check say almost every 14 years in the next
let's say number 70 years old
you know 70 years right say 70 years you will stay there saying Okruma stadium saying
go 2007
Akra Kumasi na nka Esipon na Tamale mebwa ni we nkwa ne 4 divided by 4 na hwade na divide yes no by 4 na hwe aban na sudie
o your priorities dey of form
aban ni de onimu ane say ye kobobɔ no yes say skanko ni enko dimira asa and then all the other nations no omunya ya academy amine ya academies na ya ban dey so onye bi why
Senegal Cote d'Ivoire
now we say if you go project krabo no minister no on timi dey for grant na say this should be a blueprinter scan by your musika there but if go other countries now other countries if need use yen facilities you do say I aban minister bia
okɔ Morocco FIFA Gold Project no mo share the first 10 years ade omo de be after that ade omo sign the omo that blueprint in the home regardless of who is the FA president first 10 years unim so
na dey no promo blueprint
aban because the aban ni mo ancestors can for supporters on ko yenko din say I aban
ya you say
yes mo ma FA for no mo aban ni so very lazy when it comes to our sports
yes
and I know you are
lazy when it's
very
comes to our
lazy
sports
I know you are doing
oko England what happened any England MPs na say mena wo parliament say if you nyeko more sign player bia sika more the sign player onward
quota number one transfer
yes you did 2.5 akwa develop coach football and business em la no UK
and the ministry nama FIS selfish just say it's about leadership, it's about them, not about
why buying this you are born no say ya ne be
but of course me kai in 2001 the development plan Ben Kofi Dubai. It was a leadership development plan and the progress here now
why implement it
and I'm saying
they said that
but the development plan me was that time no
first minister no onim over tell me so no onim said there should be a development for our football onim
let me tell you yeah, sorry.
Ken, Betty Amasem TV on Facebook and then on YouTube. Baby, I know Becca will be on Facebook. 92,000 followers. It's also verified account you follow. Now send a notification icon on. Say the moment show be a war Masem TV be a and also be a notification over to my basso. And then on YouTube to subscribe to the page. Now make sure say we bell notification icon be on. Say the be a be life be no so we be to joining. Tikin, you bet you will be.
All right, Enti Abusia Paisi. Bye. Kwado Paisi, I don't know. Yalazio Ebai. King Kalusha Emmanuel Parkwasi. Mano Kofi no and I mean you know afa no say tete pa nya sento na no pai abusuami amede dwuma de no chiame no edin no ya wan pa ben chiame Romeo na junior for about the picture no to so mame na yeni nkomo ena no pai anso e wo dwuma de so menim sa de akoda no ne be de kan to so se o de me baby girl na na man so ena ebe to so a fa to so mame na yeni no nkoma na no pe na nama on behalf of the sports team Edima Masem TV Sunyane Ghana awuda die pa sronko en confirma ya sram paye de ma ye yim paye ma wabrabo ya bon paye se adodo die bia wa awudem no nyankopo emfa enomo odachi enyefe obedi ubira so mfa so eni boni bia ehwe wo no anope ya patugu onu nyame na ohire obi ntumi nnume onu nyame na onim da tia asem so ye ne no enhira wabrabo ene anope from me myself owura kuma me de bom nyina happy birthday nana enko enfamo na anope Sharaf ene aye me bana woda Sharaf anope from opapa Ahmed Snake minua no minua ne mpo no that is me kan tell Sharaf for the we pa happy birthday stronko enko enfamo enano pay awoduma de so enhire bia wa wodam nyame mfama me sram pae any favor em wabrabo nyi be payimpa osoro enkasa enfama wabrabo Sharaf from daddy Snake owo and me myself your daddy happy fabulous birthday enko enfamo enano pay and so awoduma de so abusia ya dia sumni si ni ekoye no aseda etwedi ampon kwame base ya domobo ni wiase dia na dauma ani etimi ya nisa nyankoye no fache amripom ya tena se be nie the dream team and so empire amsia room wo cooler and guys ni na opemu na nkasa junior omo and so and the graphics and the videos no quality anya sentoa and so etimi edi ebaye on the same frequency modulation Masem TV Sunyane Ghana nyame ya dumu edatna 7 to 9 p.m. yabeshia at the Global Sports and so ediaba edino aya ya wampabe chama Romeo siba kabala trikas kwazi chas wo nsia tra no pai mache medase medeshia mebane mame de bo awo me mache medase and so our Jumadi so viewers in Yina no Yamobia happy weekend good morning and so our Jumadi so enye asem kitwa Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi barakatuh au revoir bon arrivé et cabo guten morgen danke
Ọba ti wọ